WGN 1340. Go Vols!
You're tuned in to East Tennessee's premier sports radio call-in show. This is The Drive.
And hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another stellar edition of The Drive here on Fan Run Radio. Russell Smith punching the time clock, 3 p.m. here in the Eastern Time Zone. Thank you for being along for the ride with us. Tennessee baseball continues on. Will Wade, it's kind of like the opposite of Todd Goldham. He likes them old. And really, nothing there? And we continue to let the worst people in college football determine the future of the sport. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Alongside Bob Baskerville and Bear Walker-Smith with us in the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios for another stellar edition today. Oh, my goodness, boys. I could not be more excited. The baseball is fantastic. We are baseballing, ladies and gentlemen.
Sure are.
Huge one today.
All of a sudden, feels like it's meaningful again, you know?
Yeah. I mean, we're playing one of our arch nemesis in Arkansas, right? I mean, there might not be a lot on the line as far as seeding or hosting or anything like that, but damn it, we don't like them. Just because Tony Vitello's not in that dugout doesn't mean we have to tamp that feeling down any.
Well, that, and for me, after our game, I mean, DeLucci and those guys, the post-game guys up at that desk, basically, my jaw dropped. They were talking about Tennessee being on the hosting a regional bubble.
Yeah, okay. I mean, dare to dream the impossible dream. Why not? We're going to have Andrew Ellis on here in just a few minutes. He covers all things Arkansas. We could talk to him. I was watching some of his content this morning to get acquainted. And, I mean, they are – pull this up real quick. Arkansas is the 7th seed in this tournament, obviously. They were 17-13 in the league. And Andrew was saying that hosting is out of reach for them.
Yeah.
So if it's out of the question for them, how is it even possible for us?
No, I think that's right. I think, again, I stand by we'd have to get to the championship game at a minimum and maybe have to win it, which is a lot.
I don't know. I mean, we did get Krenzel out of the way. We got what we could get out of him.
Poor Krenzel.
Yeah.
I missed that. Full disclosure, last night I watched the first 3 or 4 innings or so. Great porch night last night, just out on the porch, having a beer or two and enjoying the baseball. Then I had to go out and run an errand. Don't worry, I didn't drive. And I just sort of put it on the back burner because we were up at that point. I mean, it felt like we were in control. And I was monitoring the situation, but I was not watching closely. So I missed the Krenzel experience, but I understand it was the full trade. Krenzel.
No.
He went full Krenzel.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, as soon as I don't know if you were
flashed his potential and then
calamity
just about blew up the.
Yeah. God love him. We knew in the group text as soon as he went in, Bob.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I mean, the home runs were like prodigious too that were hit off of him. They were
was like batting practice.
They were like out of Hoover, not just the park. Yeah. It was
what do you think his deal is, man? Is it just mental or is he does he tire? Because he came in and struck a guy or two out, right?
Right off the bat, he did, yeah.
And he flashed as he's done several times this year. And then it's just, I mean, is there a team in baseball at any level that does a better job of coming out and just getting 2 outs immediately and then giving up a massive 2-out rally with multiple just barreled up balls?
No, but we also do that to people quite a bit, it seems like. Or we're starting to do it again. A lot of 2-out scoring.
I mean, we're just a good hitting team. Like that was the thing that was frustrating about it for me for so long watching this team is, no, these guys can hit. These were highly recruited, highly touted guys. It's not like we're relying on untested freshmen a lot. The one untested freshman that we are relying on, Grinlinger, is probably the best hitter on the team. So,
yeah, I mean, we had.
I don't know. It's good to see it all rounding into and guys living up to their potential, though, at the right time. Who knows, man? Maybe we're getting hot.
Yeah, I mean, this would be the time to do it. The Henry Ford home run, I don't know what it was about it, just a trajectory on it. That was a really nice home run. I mean, he absolutely smoked that. That thing was on a rope. Like, it didn't soar up into the air. It just launched.
Blanco gets the ball tonight. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, because Arkansas is going with it's not one of their primary guys. Tate McGuire, I think, is getting the call.
What an Arkansas pitcher name.
How do you think?
Hi, guys. I'm Tate McGuire. I pitch for Arkansas. Of course you do.
Do you think that Elander and Reynolds and those guys will have – I mean, there's no way they let Blanco go out and throw 99 pitches again. I mean, he threw 99 on Friday.
I think they'll let him pitch for as long as he can pitch.
Yeah, again, depends on situation.
With our bullpen, I don't think Elander's in a hurry to get out there. Now, the question becomes, if things are going well, who do you go to? Do you go ahead and go to Arvidsson?
I mean, what that would if you're really wanting to get – because tomorrow we'd have off. So that would get us to Friday.
I guess you would, right?
Yeah. I think there was some news about Reese Chapman as well.
Yeah, he's back in town having his eye looked at, his face looked at, and potentially Josh Elander says he could be back Friday if we win tonight. So
I did hear him mention the word fracture.
Yeah.
Like facial fracture.
I would almost assume that he will be in the full-on Stone Lawless batting cage mask if he does come back, which is fine. Stone, I don't feel like his numbers went up or down any when he came out. So righty tonight for Arkansas. Eisfelder had a nice double in the gap opposite field there.
Yes.
I would like to see Jay Abernathy get another chance, man. He got on base, did some nice things last night, scored a run.
He's been fueling my free soda game.
Oh,
recently. Yeah. He's the Weigels guy. Every time he steals a base, free soda the next day.
You are a big beverage guy, Bob. I've noticed that about you.
I like it beverage.
His beverage
always
game.
Got one near his hand.
Yeah. And it's never just water either.
Could be water sometimes.
You got matcha over there today? What's that? Iced coffee?
Just iced coffee.
A lot of Dunkin', a lot of iced coffee, a lot of what's the place you like, that new place? Swig.
I've only done that once or
Big
twice.
Swig guy.
Too expensive. $4 for a soda. And they're killing it. There's always a
Bob
line
Baskerville,
out
also a little cheap when it comes to the soda game.
Yeah, well, yes. I mean,
$4 sodas.
Yeah.
It is a little egregious.
But it's working for them so far. I guess the whole, novelty of it. There's a line out to Kingston Pike all the time at that place for their drive-through.
I had a friend who, when soda prices initially started to soar some 10 years or so ago, and it went up to like $2.50 a soda when you go out to eat at a restaurant, he wouldn't leave until the restaurant until he felt like he had drank $2.50
Who is this?
worth of soda. My buddy John lives in North Carolina, and we would go hang out as fellas often do. And he'd be like, "Yeah, I gotta hold on. Like I've only had 2 refills. I need to drink at least 1 or 2 more." You're paying, good point, man. You're paying $2.50 for soda. You might as well get your money's worth.
You might want to tell him he'd have to drink. Because I know the numbers on it. He'd roughly probably have to drink about 60 or 70 of them.
Yeah,
60.
And by the way,
$3.
$2.50 at some places is a deal now.
Yeah,
it's a nickel around about.
Yeah,
for a Coke.
I mean, it's at a lot of dining establishments. It's crested above $3 for a iced tea or a soda.
You go through a drive-through right now. Crystal for just a large Coke. It's like $4 something.
You got to free advertising, but the deal is the deal. Summer deal at Casey's. You walk right in, 89 cents for a large. all summer long.
Ooh, Styrofoam Cup.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yep.
Let's go. That Styrofoam Cup is a game changer,
That's
man.
Yeah, it is. It keeps the liquid at a steady, constant cold temperature.
And no sweating on the cup,
Yeah.
too. That's a pain in the butt.
Keeps the liquid at a reasonable volume. 865-966-3435, your phone number to get on the show. So first pitch scheduled for 5:30 tonight.
We'll see. I bet it'll go off at the same time it did
Well,
last
the
night.
Mizzou got run ruled today.
did.
So that game ended quickly, and the second game started on time, and they were moving through at a pretty brisk clip.
They're in the fifth. Tied 3 apiece.
So this one will start, well, depending on how the tie angle of it plays out. If somebody wins this game in 9 innings in a traditional 9-inning game, then my guess is we'll start pretty close to 5:30 probably before we get off the air tonight.
That was perfect timing yesterday.
It was good.
Holston 1998 on the live chat's already added. He said, who is a worse human being coaching these 2 baseball teams on SEC Network between Florida and Vandy, Corbin or Sully?
I'd probably say Sully.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no love for Corbin.
I don't know, man. I think that Will Wade, with his shenanigans this week,
I was thinking
is
about him
making
on the
all
way
of
in.
these guys. He makes Sully, Tony, Corbin, whoever else you want to throw in there as villains of college baseball. He makes all of those guys look like Mr. Rogers.
It's true.
You think they ought to? I mean, everybody ought to collude. I mean, I'll just call it what it'd be: just collude and
Freeze them out.
cut him from the herd. I mean, he's a cancer.
I guess so, but where do you draw the line? Like, is Nate Oates in that group as well? And wasn't Mick Cronin trying to do it at one point in the season? I mean, he's not the only guy that.
Yeah, this is blatant, though.
And he's solely building his team with pros.
Yeah, they each did it with like a player, like one. This is like he's trying to build a whole roster this way.
That and what I was thinking about on the way here, and I was wanting to ask you guys what your all's thoughts were. I mean, those international guys, a lot of the time, aren't quite ready to play like major college basketball. It's a different game from the international game. We've had one that was two, Vescovy and Eve Pons.
I think people are just really, really turned off by a lot of things that are happening in college sports right now. I am.
Yeah.
And I make my living in it. I have to talk about it. And it pisses me off, man, quite frankly. The fact that nobody listens to the fans, that you're just nobody will be the adult in the room. I'm sure you've seen this take going around. Multiple people have said it. Tom Mars, that Michael McCann guy, from the sports law sector of social media, and then the film guy Brooks Austin said something very similar, which is like, you guys started breaking the rules.
Yeah.
Like you've always been cheating. Cheating has always been rampant in college athletics, but it got to a point where you said, okay, we need new rules. So you put in new rules, and you immediately, not even get painted any lips, or just immediately started breaking the rules that you put in, that you guys agreed to.
Completely ignored. I don't even think you break it. They just pretended they weren't there.
Just completely ignored them. Just blew right on by it. And now you're like, oh, we need rules. You have rules. Like you have to follow them. And if there are no punishments, then I guess there are no rules. So what are you going to do to Will Wade? And are you really just going to let this guy Petiti remake college football in his image? A guy who worked for Major League Baseball, by the way. This is this guy's background. We're ceding power in the best sport in the universe, my opinion, to, I love baseball, but the worst run sport.
I mean, they probably won't have a season next year.
I mean, this is the guy that we're going to, and we're all just powerless to stop it. What do you think of Sankey? We got to pause here for a minute, Bob, but what do you think of Greg Sankey in all of this? Is it low-hanging fruit to say he needs to do a better job? He needs to stand up and stop this. He needs to be a stronger leader and advocate for, if not the 16 team, just stopping this, the rapid expansion, the rapid, the greed run amok in college sports by these suits and the TV people and all this stuff? Or is that giving him too much credit? Could he even do that even if he wanted to?
I have a theory of what he believes is the case here. I think he feels he's smarter than all these folks. And, he's in his mind playing a long game. And so he's letting a lot of this behavior go and everything. This, again, my theory. And I think he's got an idea of what he would like to do. I mean, he's given his position on some things, but I just think some of it is, this is what we've seen with this guy, smug and, again, acts like he's the smartest guy in the room all the time. And so he's letting people give body blows to each other. But I agree. It's like, get in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And if you think you're kind of the superior conference commissioner, get in the middle of this and take some charge. Somebody needs to, because this is a joke.
Feels like he's losing the PR war, because the Big Ten is not shy about their positions. They have they're unanimous, and all the schools are advocating for it. So they're all on the same page. The 2014 thing and all this stuff, and they're SEC a little bit more divided for a league that has 2 fewer teams is not a great look. But he doesn't say anything, and it feels like there's a vacuum here that's getting filled with opinions from, again, all the worst people, and there are no level-headed pundits or administrators out there that are saying, hey, let's slow down. Let's take a look. Do we really want to do this, what we're doing to our college sports? And here are some common sense guardrails that could be put in place quickly without having to depend on Washington or unionization or anything like that. And it just, I hate to see this, everybody, the fans are unanimous in opposition to all this. They don't like what's happening, man. Mm-hmm. You see poll after poll, whether it's on social media or elsewhere, saying, stop this. We don't want a 2014 playoff, man. We don't want free agency every single year in college sports. We don't want to see these guys transfer from team to team to team with no repercussions.
They don't care, man. We don't want a 74-team basketball tournament, or whatever it is. We don't want it.
And it just seems like there's not a lot of room for common sense these days in college athletics. But not to make it all doom and gloom and dollars and cents stuff. We'll talk some baseball with Arkansas beat writer coming up here in just a minute. Andrew Ellis is InsideArkansas.com, and we will chat about the Vols and the Hogs. Big one coming up tonight down in Hoover. More about it with Andrew Ellis coming up next here on Fan Run Radio.
The Drive.
Take Fan Run Radio with you on the all-new Fan Run app. Just search for Fan Run Radio wherever you download your apps.
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw day. Grab a pack, grab your friends. Everything else in life can wait. Your friends shouldn't. Let's go. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Citizens National Bank.
Life is more fun with a Good Life account, offering extra benefits, including bank travel. Experience the trip of a lifetime to Ireland. Explore rolling green hills, historic castles, and charming villages across the Emerald Isle. Get in on the fun. Call 865-429-7935 today.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC.
A brand built in Tennessee and born from the love of the game. Inward Half revolutionizes golfing comfort. Crafted by a former pro and dedicated enthusiast just like you, our luxury performance wear guarantees you stay cool and comfortable through every swing and every day. We're not just a brand. We've set out to create a lifestyle for those who understand that impeccable style and premium performance are a hole-in-one. Enjoy the walk-in with Inward Half.
Are you ready for the start of a new season? Maybe looking for your team to go on a tournament run? Get game day ready with Crumble. Head on over to your nearest location and pick up 12 pre-selected cookies plus exclusive toppers. When you're looking for dessert options, there's no question about who you should call on. Our listeners already know. Last year, the Dubai chocolate was a home run, along with the brownie batter. Oreo crumb was another crowd favorite. What new flavor will set the standard this season? If you're in the Knoxville area, there are 3 locations ready to serve you: Clinton Highway, Parkside Drive, and Maryville. Download the Crumble app to build your best lineup and vote on the best combos. You can even put your bid in to request a new flavor. Order in the app and slide on over to your nearest location. Tell them Fan Run sent you, and as always, it's for the fans, by the fans. Don't miss the cookies.
Blackford Veterinary Surgery Referral specializes in surgeries not regularly performed by your pet's general veterinarian. They're currently accepting referrals from vets all across the country. With their newly renovated state-of-the-art surgery center and highly trained staff, clients can rely on professional and thorough care. If your vet says that your pet needs surgery or rehab, ask for a referral to Blackford Vet and let them get your best friend back on its feet. Located conveniently in West Knoxville. For more information, visit blackfordvetsurgery.com.
Vol fans, reimagine your home at Broadway.
Andrew Ellis of Inside Arkansas on the line. Good afternoon, Andrew. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, man. Excited for some baseball. I'm getting ready to when this game starts going at 5:30 Eastern, 4:30 Central. I will be live on our YouTube channel following along with Arkansas fans who are going to be yelling at me this whole time. They absolutely hate this Arkansas baseball team. They hate it here in Arkansas. They hate it. And, fans are usually at their most level-headed during game action. So I'm hoping to get some good dialogue. It's going to be good.
Yeah, that's if our show group text is any indication, like during the game, the commentary. I mean, we're very level-headed in how we analyze Tennessee games. Yeah, measured is our response, particularly when they go to any sort of a bullpen change. But no, that's cool. Watch along. So Arkansas fans not feeling it after a 17-13 season in which the Hogs went 36-19. What's gone right and what's gone wrong for Arkansas this year?
Well, so honestly, we can talk about the actual team and how good or bad they are. This is obviously a more big picture issue because I don't know if you guys have noticed, the University of Arkansas does not have a baseball national championship. And so it's kind of impossible to have any conversation about, hey, can we get a good outing out of this guy? Is our Saturday starter good? Because the immediate response is, well, you don't have a championship and this team sucks and they're clearly not going to win one. So why should we even care? That's something I've been dealing with all season. But really, I think coming off of last year where, in my opinion, last year's roster was the best roster Arkansas has ever had. The best team. I mean, you guys saw them in the Super Regional. They didn't win the national championship, but I don't know if I've seen a better Razorback team. And so I think this year's team, frankly, had no chance, because I don't think they were going to be able to compare to that necessarily. And in terms of regular season results, they've been solid. They've recovered here down the stretch. But I think fans already were kind of, sour based on the way that last year ended and kind of wondering, all right, this team's not going to be able to live up to what we saw last year. And so I think this team had no chance. They are playing a little bit better baseball, but it's really just been a more big picture anxiety about the overall program's future.
Hey, Andrew, good talking to you again, man. Thanks for hopping on. I want to kind of get your temperature on this as well, because when yesterday came, Tennessee was playing South Carolina. We watched Missouri roll in and knock Ole Miss out, and kind of in Ole Miss fashion, Bianco and company were kind of like, yeah, that's fine. We'll pack it up, get ready for the tournament. And so we were talking to ourselves saying, hey, if things get sideways with South Carolina, that's okay. But, part of us were like, we consider Arkansas a rival. We'd like to play them. But there is a school of thought of like using your arms. If you're going to the tournament, and in Tennessee's case, you probably won't be hosting unless there's some sort of just, giant run here. And I know Arkansas is kind of on that bubble of if they're host worthy for a regional. If you get in Van Horn's head, how do you feel that they treat Hoover? Do they feel this year they got to go and win a few games, or is it just let's get ready for the real tournament?
I think for them, I don't think they are going to define themselves in terms of, if they go to go to the semifinals, they're going to feel good about themselves, and if they don't make it there, they're going to feel bad. Like, I think it's more just you want to be playing good baseball, and so they've gone to Hoover. They haven't had a ton of success here lately in Hoover, even in some of these seasons where been some of the more accomplished teams in school history. Haven't had a ton of success. I even think back to 2021 when Arkansas beat Tennessee in the SEC championship final that year. And that team wound up losing in the Super Regional. Obviously, they didn't lose in the Super Regional because of the SEC tournament 2 weeks ago. But I think fan bases have kind of started to realize, wait a minute, SEC tournament success doesn't correlate to NCAA tournament necessarily. And so I think a lot of fans, of course, are kind of content to just go there, get a few innings for some pitchers that you need to get some work, and kind of leave it at that. I do think they want to win and they want to play well. Not even for, I don't think Van Horn and his staff are sitting there thinking, we've got to host. That's our goal here. They just want to see the team play well. I think they would like to get to Friday so they could get Hunter Dietz a start on the mound. I'm sure Tennessee would probably like to see Tegan Coons get a start or get at least some work here. But I don't think they're going to lose too much sleep over it at the end of the day.
Talking with Andrew Ellis, Inside Arkansas, host of the Bombastic podcast on the Inside Arkansas Network down there. And Andrew, I'd be interested to hear more about this fatalistic attitude that you say Arkansas fans have of, hey, it's national championship or bust. What does that mean for Dave Van Horn? I mean, he's such a solid coach. As good as we've had things here in Knoxville, like that was always a thorn in Tony Vitello's side, is not being able to beat his mentor on a consistent basis. Seems like he's a coach that a lot of fan bases would love to have, but maybe Arkansas fans wondering if, hey, have things just plateaued under DVH?
Yeah, so it's a very interesting thing and something I've struggled with a little bit this year because, again, last year's team wins 50 games. There really wasn't much adversity. It was kind of a dream season up until the final inning, when it really fell apart there. And so last year, we didn't have this much bickering in the fan base because I think last year everyone had that feeling of like, this might be the team. Dave's had such a great tenure. He's had such a great run. We think this might be the team that can kind of accomplish that ultimate goal for him. And so honestly, up until the season ended and it didn't happen, none of these conversations really happened as much because I think we all had that feeling like we might be living in the moment. We might be living in the thing that we're all chasing. And this year, I think, again, who knows? This team might, go on a run and win the national championship. I don't think fans have gotten that feel, and perhaps they've mailed it in a little bit too early, but I think that's why some of these big picture conversations have happened a little bit more. But there is also a divide between online fan base and real life. Like you go to Baum-Walker Stadium and you talk to the fans that are there, the fans that have season tickets, the ones that are behind home plate, all of those people that actually matter and are contributing to society, those people love Dave Van Horn and he can do no wrong in their eyes. They want the statue to be built as soon as he's done coaching at Arkansas. And I'm closer in line with feeling that way. But I do think in terms of just national perspective and even some of the naysayers within the state of Arkansas, I don't think the tenure is going to feel complete, and it's going to really feel like we accomplished something if we don't get that ultimate prize at the end of it. But as you guys know, a lot of times it comes down to factors that are outside your control. You kind of just need things to roll, happen in a certain way. And for me, I just kind of look at Dave Van Horn's tenure and I'm like, he hasn't not won a championship because he's not a championship level coach. He just hasn't had the right team in the right moment and had the right situations play out, though he's been pretty close.
Sounds like Tennessee fans and media describing Rick Barnes.
Exactly. Exactly.
Championship coach who just hasn't won a championship. You get, regular season conference titles, tournament titles, all that stuff, but hasn't been to a Final Four yet. It's weird, isn't it? Now that stuff can really get in a fan base's head, Andrew, where it's just it makes it harder because the team, the coaches will say, I don't listen, I don't hear, don't read any of that stuff. But the players are on social media. They see it. They feel that pressure.
Oh, absolutely, man. I mean, I remember in 2022, Arkansas goes to the College World Series, and they were in a situation that year where, again, they're coming off of a 2021 season with Kevin Kopps where you win the SEC regular season, the tournament, and it was kind of this team that the fan base had unanimous approval for. The team that had to answer for that was 2022, where they had some ups and downs, wound up not hosting. And that team, you talk to everyone involved in the program, the coaches, the players involved, they were like, we were so happy to go on the road in the regionals because it kind of can overwhelm you. You're playing in front of 10 to 12,000 fans, that seems like something that would no doubt help you. But all of a sudden, you start hearing those groans, you start hearing the air being let out of the stadium a little bit. And we've definitely had some experiences like that at Baum-Walker Stadium. But at the end of the day, it's like if you're playing at this level, you're competing at the highest level of the SEC, trying to win a national championship. Those are things you kind of have to be able to overcome, things you have to be able to play through. And so it's been a challenge for this year's team. In fact, there was a time this year where they had an under 500 record at home in SEC play and were like 8-4 on the road. And you're kind of like, wow, like what, is this another situation? They had a couple nice series wins to end their year at home, but I think it's definitely a narrative that they've been fighting themselves and something that, to your point, they absolutely are aware of the temperature of the fan base.
I'm just looking at the statistics for this team, Andrew, and I see some names. That kind of trigger me from last year's Super Regional. You still got Koziel, you still got an Alloy twin, you've got Ryder Helfrich. I mean, you guys still have some players and some pop on this team, but beyond those names, who are some of maybe the newer contributors that we should be keeping an eye on tonight for this game?
Yeah, you mentioned, that's another thing that during this team struggles and people would kind of, you get doom and gloom. It's like, guys, they're going to be pretty good. It's like, it's not like all these guys that they brought back just suck. But yeah, you've got Koziel and Helfrich, who I feel like are the most consistent, multi-year starters for you, guys that are known nationally, guys that are going to be, Ryder Helfrich might be the first catcher taken in the draft. So those are the headliners. And then the bottom of Arkansas's lineup, really 6 through 9, it's a complete roller coaster. And I say that with love and respect. TJ Pompey is a guy, I believe at one point, led the SEC in strikeouts by like 10. Like it wasn't even close, but he also has hit 15 home runs this year, and I think 10 of those have been in SEC play. Like he's been unreal. He's actually hitting better against SEC competition than he has against non-conference. So he's one of those guys, and he's got like 14 stolen bases as well. The kind of guy that you look at him in the 9-hole and you're like, man, he's overqualified for that spot. This is a great, everyone would love to have a 9-hole hitter who's hitting 280 with 15 home runs, but he also has those strikeout issues. Zach Stewart, a senior transfer from Missouri State, similar kind of guy. I think he's like 5th in the country in active career home runs. He's hit like 55, 60 home runs in his career, had an awesome weekend last weekend in Kentucky. Also a high strikeout rate guy that you just never really know what to expect. Micah New is a similar kind of guy like that, was a Cape Cod League MVP, all the tools in the world, has some power, also likes to strike out a little bit. And so it's like you've got these guys in the top of the order who you kind of know you can count on, and there's some boomer bust there as well. And then the bottom half of the order, 6 through 9, I mean, it's just you could catch them on the right day and you're like, wow, this lineup, you can't get these guys out. Or if you have the right pitcher on the mound, he can make them look pretty average.
Andrew Ellis, our guest here this afternoon, talking Tennessee, Arkansas, 5:30 p.m. scheduled first pitch tonight in the SEC tournament down in Hoover. Andrew, what to expect from tonight's starting pitcher for the Hogs, right-hander Tate McGuire?
Yeah, Tate McGuire is an interesting one, and he's a guy that, we always talk about guys that have these massive breakouts, guys that go from being bench warmers to all of a sudden he's going to be a first-round pick. Kind of like, was it Phillips last year for Tennessee that kind of was that guy that just came out of nowhere, and it's like, oh, now he's a first-rounder. You love seeing those. I also love the guys who just come in as pretty good prospects and then improve year over year, and then you look up at their junior year and they're like breaking into actually being a guy you can trust, and that's Tate McGuire. I mean, over the course of his career, not a guy that's going to blow you away with stuff, not even necessarily going to like get on scouts' radars. I'm sure he'll get drafted, but not a super gaudy prospect in any regard, but pitched like an inning or two as a freshman, goes out to the Cape, gets better, comes back and throws like 25 innings last year. Now here he is having a chance to solidify himself as maybe the third starter for this Arkansas team, which has been a roller coaster all year long. Arkansas's 5-0 in games that he starts, and his numbers aren't crazy. Again, he's not going to blow you away, but he just does his job more often than not. And so I don't expect him to go long. I think it's probably going to be in the 2 to 4 inning range. They're going to piece together this game with the bullpen no matter what, whether it was him or someone else starting. It was going to be kind of a bullpen game there. But I think Tate McGuire is kind of underappreciated from Arkansas' side because he just throws strikes, competes, fills up the zone, and again, just does his job more often than not. So I think the plan is probably go 3-4 innings, see if he can get you into the game and get you competitive. I imagine all of Arkansas's bullpen arms, Ethan McIlvain, their closer, who was really, really good over the weekend in Kentucky. Parker Coyle's a guy they use twice a weekend, so I imagine he'll be ready to go today. Steve Leaves, another guy who's been one of their top guys. I think you'll probably see all of those guys in some form or fashion today.
Was McIlvain the guy in the last game of the Super Regional that he was pitching? There was somebody pitching in relief against Tennessee and was untouchable, and y'all were letting us know it too.
So he was not. That was Zach Root, who was the starter, and he was unbelievable. And you may remember McIlvain because he was at Vanderbilt last year. He was at Vanderbilt and had some good. I think he might have even closed out a game against Tennessee. And he was a guy. I think he had like a 7 ERA at Vanderbilt, but he was 6'5", 250, throws 98, and you're like, how is it not working out for this guy? He's been unreal. He's been a huge pickup for Arkansas, and frankly, there's like 5 dudes on this Arkansas pitching staff that I actually trust. He's very much near the top of that one.
Okay, so here's the question, because we had the talk with you about the perception of Van Horn, at least in some of the fan base, and this is what we endure all the time. We obviously lost our coach to Major League Baseball, and there's
doing
a lot
great, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. It's not going so well in the Bay Area, and it's early, but what's the chatter in Razorback Nation about? Is there a belief there like, hey, Van Horn leaves in a couple of years and we love that Vitello guy? I mean, that's what everybody here believes.
So if you had asked me 365 days ago, I would have maybe bet my life that Tony Vitello was going to be the next head coach at Arkansas. And then when he went to San Francisco, I was like, honestly, I feel better about it. Like, I feel like this kind of clears the path, because now it's like it's harder to go from Tennessee directly to Arkansas than it is to go from the MLB, where it's not working out super well for him. Probably just kind of biding his time before he comes back to college. The timing wise, I think it's extremely possible that here we look up in 2 years and Dave's like, all right, I'm going to call it a day. And that's about when Tony will get bored at his new gig. I kind of feel like there is a path to that, but lately, at least from the Arkansas side, I've heard much less Tony Vitello buzz than ever before. Whereas like last year, I mean, when Arkansas played Tennessee in the Super, and Tony's like crying in the press conference because he's like, man, I miss those guys at Arkansas. Yeah. I love those guys. Like in those moments, I was all in, where I'm like, I really do. And I've heard that for years. Tony, I feel like, is a guy that he knows what he's doing with everything he does. Anytime he talks to people from Arkansas, I feel like he almost intentionally makes it clear that like he loves the program, loves Fayetteville, could totally see himself being there. But that could just be, Tony being Tony.
I think I mean, he just wears his heart on his sleeve. He doesn't hold back the way all coaches do. They do the Belichick thing. That was a long time ago, blah, blah, blah. Like he just I enjoyed my time there. It's part of what's getting him trouble in San Francisco with the media there is just like, they're like, dude, like professional coaches don't talk this way. You got to hold everything back, right. Push it down, pretend those feelings aren't there. And he just lets it out. So it's going to be interesting. Does Tony's absence, I mean, love-hate relationship, I think, with Arkansas fans, like they didn't like him when he was here and seen him win and all that stuff, but would like to have him back. Does his absence in the Tennessee dugout take away from some of the intensity of tonight's game?
I think it probably does. Now, I'm also in the minority where most Hog fans could not stand Tony Vitello, thought he was, this offensive figure. I never felt that way. One, because I kind of thought deep down he was going to wind up being the Arkansas head coach, but also I enjoy watching that kind of stuff. I'm a young guy, so I like watching people bat flip. I like people, talking their mess a little bit. Like, I'm into that. I do think there's a lot of Hog fans who hated Tony Vitello and probably don't have that same hatred for Elander, who, by the way, did y'all hear what Dave said about Elander yesterday, where he was like, Tony tried to hire 2 or 3 other guys, and I had to tell him, you have to take Elander. You got to take him. He's ready. He can do this. Basically kind of being like, hey, I'm taking credit for Elander at Tennessee, which I loved. But no, I don't think Hog fans feel the same vitriol.
Was Elander at Arkansas too?
He was, yeah. I can't remember what his title was. I think he might have been an unpaid assistant, actually. And he was only at Arkansas for like 18 months or something like that. But once Tony went over, I think, and everyone knew that Elander was going to be a head coach, that he was just at Arkansas to stepping stone to something bigger.
All right. Interesting stuff. Andrew Ellis inside Arkansas. Hey, Andrew, real quickly before we let you run here, what are the early returns on the beginning of the Ryan Silverfield era in Arkansas?
So, I think Ryan Silverfield has done a pretty good job. And when I say done a pretty good job with, he's been on the job for 2 months and they did spring practice. There's not really much you can do to fix the program in that time period. I think he's saying a lot of the right things. I think his heart's in the right place. I think he's been fairly honest. Everyone I've spoken to inside the program is like, yeah, he's made a great impression. Everyone likes him around the state. I think he is still inheriting such a mess that I don't know if that's going to lead to, he could do a tremendous job. He could be one of the 7 best coaches in the SEC, and I don't know if that would equate to Arkansas going to a bowl game in year 1. I think he has such an uphill battle. So I don't have a ton of optimism, but it's not because I think Ryan Silverfield sucks or doesn't know what he's doing. I think he's going to probably do a good job, and you'll see a more competitive 4-8 football team this fall, if I had to guess.
Tough gig, man. I was reading College Football News today. They had Arkansas the number 1 most difficult schedule in college football this year. Whoa. So
hang another banner for us. We do that year in, year out, man. It's awesome.
Yeah.
We don't get to play Arkansas. That's why we're always number 1.
Take it from us. Y'all ought to look into scheduling Vandy, although last year didn't go so well. Andrew, anything else as it pertains to tonight's game between Tennessee and Arkansas, or anything else we need to hit on before we let you go?
No, I'm kind of like, I'm kind of wondering what it's going to feel like. Cause again, I don't know, like I don't personally have all this hatred for Tennessee in my heart. I don't think that the people inside the program at Arkansas feel all this hatred, but we might get out there on the field today and it might just be all hell breaks loose. I'm kind of interested to see what that vibe looks like. Cause I think it's also like the SEC tournament. You can say you don't care. You can say it's not that big of a deal, but once you get on the field, you feel a little bit different. And so I'm just looking forward to this game. And, imagine you guys are going to do a great job talking about it afterwards.
If Arkansas can get into Tennessee's bullpen past Brandon Arvidsson tonight, all hell will break loose because Tennessee has nothing behind.
Got a lot of gas cans in that bullpen.
We got 2 relief pitchers, and one of them pitched 70 pitches last night. So we'll see how that goes. Andrew, good stuff, my man. InsideArkansas.com is the website. Check out the Bombastic Podcast with Andrew Ellis. Thanks so much.
Absolutely, man. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, Andrew.
Andrew Ellis, one more time here on the program. We got to take a quick timeout, open up the phone lines here. 865-966-3435 is your phone number. If you want to get on the show, 966-3435. It's Fan Run Radio, and we're back with more right after this.
The Drive.
The Playbook with William Pattison from 1 to 3. Right here on the flagship station for Tennessee fans. Fan Run Radio.
Hi, this is Dr. Stephen Malone at Knoxville Smiles. Has it been a while since your last dental visit? If so, I'd like to invite you to come see us. At Knoxville Smiles, it's our vision to provide the best dental care in town in a relaxed, friendly environment. So if it's been a while and you've been putting it off, don't wait any longer. Come see us at Knoxville Smiles. You can schedule an appointment online at knoxvillesmiles.com or by phone at 865-539-1776.
Ever been the coach who realized the team's gear just wasn't up to par? Well, if I'm being honest, that was me. Just a downright irresponsible and plain bad coach. Then SM Athletics changed the game. I want you to picture this. I walk into their store, a coach with a vision. SM Athletics didn't just see a coach. They saw a team's potential, and they delivered custom uniforms so striking. Our team's spirit soared. From cutting-edge apparel to top-notch equipment, SM Athletics transformed our presence. No more unreliable online orders or envying the other team's style. SM Athletics stands for quality, design, and on-time delivery every time. Coaches, elevate your team with SM Athletics. Call 865-966-3434 or visit smathletics.com. Get the best for your team, delivered right and on time. So, elevate your team's game by contacting SM Athletics today.
Barley's has live music on weekends, general team trivia on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m., and now live sports trivia courtesy of the Knoxville Trivia Guys every Thursday night upstairs. The game starts at 7 p.m. and is free to play for everyone, so head on down to the Old City and show off your sports knowledge and win gift cards to Barley's. Use those gift cards to buy some delicious food and drinks, and you can take it all in with their wide selection of TVs and indoor projectors. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Is your yard starting to look more wild than welcoming? Yeah, don't let your landscape be that house on the block. At ECR Total Landscapes, we make sure your outdoor space is something you're proud of. From de-weeding flower beds to leaf blowing, trimming, mulching, and more, completely customizable to your property's specific needs. We'll handle it all. Why spend your weekends sweating it out in the yard when you can just sit back and enjoy it? That's the ECR difference. And right now, new customers can get 10% off your first month of our monthly maintenance package when you sign up for a full calendar year. That's right. Consistent, reliable service at a price that makes it easy to get started. No sweat, no hassle, just a better looking lawn week after week. Call ECR Total Landscapes today and mention promo.
Just my worst fears, our worst fears, starting to manifest. Those mouth breathers down there, you know, they're salivating for Vitello. They're rooting against the Giants. Damn hillbillies.
Wow, that was
some nice people down there.
we had a really nice conversation.
It was very nice.
The only good thing to come out of Arkansas was Cody McClure.
Jesus. Wow. We were talking. I used to have Andrew on my show when I went solo, and the thing I'm struck by is I think he gets it. You know what I mean? It's like I think it's hard to get with a fan base like Arkansas's that we do clash with a lot. But he's always been pretty level headed. He knows ball. I think he's a good guy.
I enjoyed the conversation. Now there is some pushback. David on Twitter says, for your Arky guest, no Tennessee coach has ever or will ever leave Tennessee for Arkansas, period. Ever, all caps, period. So, and that kind of hit me. Like, I'm not going to argue with him, the guest, about it, but his contention was, he said a year ago, before we had any inkling that Tony was going to leave for the Giants, that he thought that someday Tony would replace DVH at Arkansas. And then when he left, like, that kind of solidified that stance. I do not think that Tony would have left us for Arkansas unless he had gotten so sideways with Danny White or something had pissed him off, which I think he was kind of sideways with Danny White, but I don't think it was to the point that he would leave. Now, could the relationship,
an arch rival,
could it have gotten there someday? Perhaps, but I don't think he loved it here. He had multiple properties here. He built his own thing. Like, I think he was going to stay here. If Van Horde had retired at the end of this season and Tony were still here, I don't think he would have left.
No, I think, look how much he agonized over the Giants job. Yeah. And I mean, that was Major League Baseball.
People still think he's agonizing. There was that tweet from the San Francisco radio host that said, is it just me, or does he look like he would, if he could snap his fingers and go back to Tennessee, he would?
Yeah. Well, here's the other thing. If they think DVH is going to be there for a couple more years, I'm not sure Tony's going to make it in San Francisco for a couple more years unless he starts winning. I mean, I know it's early, but probably has a pass in season one, but that's a proud franchise, man. It'll be interesting to see what happens in season two.
Yeah, but the manager has less to do with it at that level than you do in college. For sure.
But the manager is always the one that goes. Yeah, that's the way of the league.
All that is true, and I think if you follow some of this Giants fandom and media, Buster Posey has taken a lot of the heat too.
Yeah,
and so I mean, if this season they got walked off last night by the Diamondbacks. If this season continues to flounder, I don't know what their ownership group situation is like, but if it's an historically bad season, say if they finish below the Rockies, which we all know their situation, like,
I mean,
do they just go ahead and clear house and start over?
I mean, Posey's tied to Tony.
And then what happens? I mean, if Tony Vitello comes on the open market, and in that situation, there's no major league team that's going to hire him at that point.
Yeah.
He just instantly becomes the desire for every college baseball program.
Be like Saban or Kirby hitting the market in football. Just boom, they're there. Maybe a handful of other guys, maybe a couple. I don't know who all's in that category in different sports.
Yeah.
You got a handful of basketball, a handful in football.
I mean, he might, again, because of the way, if this happens, I think he gets 2 years. But say worst case scenario, they blow it up and start over, and he gets fired in like November. Well, everybody's got their situation settled at that point.
Yeah.
In college baseball, I see him taking a year, maybe doing a little TV.
He'd be really good at TV.
But it would just be, that would be the story of all next college baseball season, is who's going to win the Tony Vitello sweepstakes.
Yeah. And God help.
People be falling all over themselves to fire their coach to hire Tony,
including us.
Our fan base would. I don't think our athletics director would.
No. But you give this fan base a choice between the two, and they'd pack Danny's stuff up right now.
Just spitballing here. Just the boys talking at the bar over a couple of beers. Say this football season doesn't go well. Say basketball doesn't go as well as if you're Danny White at that point, you're taking heat from all directions, right? Good way to win back a lot of goodwill from Vol Nation is bring back our boy, our favorite son.
I wouldn't bank on Rick Barnes.
Neither would I. There's a lot that has to fall for that. Yeah.
Here, well, I'm going in the other direction. Which job in the SEC would we want him to take?
Tony?
Yeah, take less than
Missouri. Go back to your alma mater.
Well,
they suck anyway. Rebuild them. You like to win where teams haven't won before. Go there, Tony.
Go with me on this. If it's Arkansas, or what if it's Vanderbilt?
I don't think he'd go to Vanderbilt.
I don't think so either.
There's a lot of bad blood.
Yeah. I think that would happen over Tim Corbin's dead body.
He hates him.
As much as Vanderbilt fans might be wanting to move on from him, he does have 2 championships there.
Yeah.
He probably gets a little bit of a say in how things go when he hangs it up.
There's no love lost there.
I think Missouri would be beneath him. I don't think he'd ever.
It's a great rivalry between us and Arkansas, though.
Yeah.
It's like that in almost every sport. It's funny. The other part that did jump out at me, you guys mentioned it. I was going to bring it up. Arkansas in baseball, the fan desperation level is very similar to us in basketball, I feel like.
Yeah.
We've had teams that should have gone to the Final Four. They've certainly had teams that should have won the World Series.
Great program, great coach, great facility, but just cannot break through. And
doing all the right things.
Maybe the most painful, unable to break through of all. I mean, they were literally one fly out and foul territory from winning a championship and couldn't make the play. I mean, imagine how that would haunt a fan base.
And the great irony is, so we've got the natty in baseball. They've got the natty in basketball. It's the things that elude us, and then they got what's eluding them.
Yeah. I mean, they were a basketball powerhouse for a long time.
Wow, that is ironic.
Yeah.
It's wild when you think about it, the similarities. And just the irrational, where it's driven the fan base to, which is stark raving loons now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't detect that level of desperation with our fan base for basketball. And again, they were one play, like they had it. They had it.
Just catch the ball.
Yeah. Who won? Was that Oregon State that year that beat them?
I believe so.
I think you're right.
Like we haven't been that close. We haven't even been to a Final Four. Like they've been to Omaha multiple times.
Well, and then last season, that was you win, you advance to the championship game against LSU, right?
Mm-hmm.
The one where they blew that game in the last inning.
Was 21 the foul ball year, the one he was talking about? Where they won the SEC over us and then got knocked out.
The drop the foul ball against Oregon State, I want to say was
earlier
in like 2016 or 17 or something like that.
Yeah. Well, remember we met one of the guys off that 21 team a couple of years ago up at Smokies Park. You can tell it's still as it should. It bothers the hell out of those guys in and outside the program.
But I don't detect that level of frustration with Rick Barnes and his program from Tennessee fans. That kind of surprised me when they said that when he said that about Arkansas fans hating this baseball. Like, they're 17-13.
Yeah, I mean,
they had a good season.
Slop if
they're still.
17,
I mean, they're
right
top.
now.
They're top 30 RPI. I mean, they're good. They're good. I mean,
They're like us in basketball. They're always really good. A really solid team, well coached. I don't even hate Dave Van Halen.
Van Halen?
Coming up, Steve-O says, does Krenzel have the yips? He looks like Chuck Knobloch trying to throw the ball to second base. That's a great reference there. Remember when the fundamentally sound Chuck Knobloch couldn't throw the ball to first base?
Yeah.
Oh, that was so sad to watch. I mean, he doesn't have the, like, Rick Ankiel had the yips. So, I mean, he was throwing it 10 feet over the catcher's head and stuff.
So they moved him to the outfield.
I don't know, man. It's a thin line between the yips and control. Maybe he does have the yips.
Holston 1998 said it was 2018 Oregon State.
2019?
18.
Coming up, hour number 2 of the drive begins with the top 4 at 4. We'll get the latest on the NBA playoffs. What a game last night. Come back by the Knicks. Plus, the SEC tournament continues in Hoover. We'll talk more about it next on Fan Run Radio.
The Drive.
Fan Run Radio, where Big Orange Country comes to talk sports. Start your morning off with your daily dose of talk sports with John Reed and Cody McClure from 8 to 11. Then it's Tony Basilio from 11 to 1. The Playbook with William Pattison from 1 to 3. And The Drive from 3 to 6. It's 10 hours of hard-hitting local sports radio every day, right here on the flagship station for Tennessee fans. This is Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
This week is a huge week for your Knoxville Smokies. Don't have your tickets yet? It's not too late. Join us Tuesday as we honor our incredible law enforcement. And Wednesday is all you can eat. The weekend is kicking off with one of our favorites, Margaritaville. Food and drink specials all night long with that island feel and post-game concert and fireworks. Saturday, it's not only a doubleheader, but it's Grateful Dead night and fireworks. We end the week with our day game of the week on Sunday. It's jam-packed, so get your tickets now at smokiesbaseball.com.
Rickard Ridge Barbecue, located in beautiful Cove Lake State Park. Rickard Ridge is home of the best ribs in the Volunteer State. Smoked daily by pitmaster Mark Rickard, the barbecue at Rickard Ridge is mouth-watering, fall-off-the-bone delicious. Take the scenic drive up I-75 to exit 134 for directions and to look at the rest of the menu. Visit Rickard Ridge online at rickardridgebbq.com.
Are you thinking of buying a home but don't know where to start? Well, call VFL Josh Travis, your local mortgage expert with Foundation Mortgage, based right here in Knoxville. Whether it's your first home or your forever home, he'll keep the process simple every step of the way. To get started, visit mortgagebrokerjosh.com or call 423-312-9777 today. Foundation Mortgage Company, LLC is an equal opportunity housing company. NMLS number 1387311.
Welcome to Axle Logistics, where excellence isn't just a goal, it's an energy. As a leading third-party logistics company, Axle is powered by an award-winning culture built on a work hard, play hard mentality. Here, the drive for success is contagious and hard work never goes unnoticed. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, Axle Logistics is the place to launch your career. Join us and take your ambition to the stars. To learn more, visit axlelogistics.com.
Hey, Vols fans, Cody Brown here. I grew up right here in Tennessee and know what it means when someone says, I've got your back. That's why you can trust Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee. Whether it's your home, your vehicle, your family's future, or the business you built from the ground up, we will show up for all of your insurance needs. We are Tennesseans who understand what matters, which is doing right by you. Insurance is not all about just paperwork and policies, but it's about the people we insure every day. So if you want insurance that hits home, give me a call at 865-992-3871. Go Vols.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville and W289CU Knoxville. Fan Run Radio.
You
know how East Tennessee takes its barbecue seriously. Well, TMG Fest is about to take it to the next level. Saturday, May 23rd, Hardin Valley Event Center. Doors open at 2 and the event runs till 9. A live fire barbecue competition and full-blown festival all wrapped into one. 15 pitmasters from all around the country. Teams coming in from Texas, the Carolinas, California, and of course from Knoxville to square off in a legit smoke-off competition. And the cool part, you're not just watching, you get to walk around, taste what they're cooking, and help decide who wins. It's a real crowd judging situation, and that's just the competition side of things. There's also a live fire cooking demonstration happening throughout the day. Learn techniques, how they manage their fire, how they work with different cuts, different wood, different pit styles. If you're someone that loves cooking outdoors or wants to get better at it, this is a great opportunity to learn up close and personal from the experts. And it's all wrapped in a real festival atmosphere, live music, lawn games, food vendors, and the block party energy just makes for a great day, rain or shine, from 2 to 9. Kids 12 and under get in free, so bring the family. Tickets on sale now at tmgfest.com. That's tmgfest.com. TMG Fest, Saturday, May 23rd, Hardin Valley Event Center. This one's going to be fun. tmgfest.com.
It's time for the Drive's Top 4 at 4.
Hour number 2 of the Drive underway, Fan Run Radio. Time for the Top 4 at 4. It's brought to you by ECR, Total Landscapes. Walker Smith, what you got?
At number 1, number 20 Tennessee baseball will renew hostilities against number 10 Arkansas in the second round of the SEC tournament this afternoon. Lefty Evan Blanco will get the start for the Vols against the right-handed Tate McGuire. First pitch is scheduled for 5:30 this afternoon on the SEC network.
Like I said, pretty evenly matched. Arkansas's 27th in RPI. We're 30th. They're 14 and 12 in quad one games. We're 12 and 10.
I wonder if there are odds for this game. I'll have to look it up.
This is going to be a good one.
Hope so. It feels, it's kind of it's the last real look we're going to get to watch Tennessee play a team that's good enough to go to Omaha, and it's probably going to go to Omaha.
I also didn't realize that this is kind of a bullpen game for them.
Yeah.
The way we've been hitting it, man.
Yeah.
Look out. We'll light up the scoreboard.
I heard some of what.
We had 10 hits in the first 3 innings.
Yeah.
Like we were on pace to 10 hits and 7 runs. We were on pace to score 21 runs and have 30 hits in that game.
And that kid was serving him up.
Shumpert sent me a text about 3 innings in or whatever it was, 4 innings. He goes, I think I gave South Carolina a little too much love.
They were terrible, man.
That whole play at home plate is like, nothing I've seen in a long time at big time.
Did you guys see that?
Baseball.
Like he tossed the ball to the catcher. They had our guy in a rundown. They throw it to the catcher. The catcher just drops it.
Yeah, he had it, and then that was Talmadge McCoy, that guy we talked about earlier.
Talmadge McCoy.
And he got the ball and started to run and just drops it, and then him and the pitcher fight for the ball.
Bad news bear is the bad news Cox. Did you see the error the third baseman had where it's just like just wouldn't get in front of the ball? He tries to backhand it. Lets it go right by him. Oh, man, I would be so mad if I'm a South Carolina fan. But that gives me hope if I'm a South Carolina fan that, hey, we get a hard-nosed coach in here who knows what he's doing. That stuff you can clean up. That's effort. That's attention to detail. That's not a lack of talent.
And I did hear in the post game some of the stuff Bear was talking about, too, with they had like DeLucci and some of the other guys in their studio out at Hoover. And it's a good point. They were like, this might be the most dangerous 2 seed that's out there.
Let's go, man.
Yeah,
let's go.
It was nice hearing that.
Yeah, it's true, man. Like we really shouldn't be in this position.
Yeah,
we should be talking about hosting our regional and all that stuff. But
look forward to hosting a super.
Let's get a good draw, and man, hopefully get Landon Mack back.
I mean, the 2 draws I saw earlier look pretty tasty to me. One was North Carolina, and the other one was we talked about it yesterday. Nebraska.
I'm your Huckleberry.
At number 2, Tennessee men's golf has advanced to the NCAA championships in California after a third-round rally in the regional yesterday. It is the third consecutive season the Vols have made the NCAA championship tournament.
You know where the phrase "I'm your Huckleberry" comes from, Walker?
Nope.
He's never seen it.
What movie is this?
Killing me.
Tombstone, dude.
Yeah, well.
Dude, you would not believe what I watched, and I'm talking like late. Got hooked into it. Scarface.
I checked one off the list last night as well. Cape Fear.
Ooh,
the original or
Robert De Niro?
Yeah, Robert De Niro.
That's good. Yeah.
Counselor.
Counselor.
He does that.
Movies.
What's his name in that? Max?
Congratulations
Max
to
Casey.
Brennan Webb and the UT golf team. That's good stuff.
Good stuff. And go out and make something happen. Should be cool. It's pretty good year for Tennessee golf. Had a player in the Masters, and now they're going back to the NCAA tournament championship. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
Everything's cool.
Everything's cool. Exactly. At number 3, Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Aaron Rodgers said today that the 2026 season will be his last of the Hall of Fame worthy career.
Thank God.
Jesus, I'll tell you how you really feel.
Jesus.
4-time NFL MVP signed a 1-year contract worth up to $25 million with the Steelers this week, reuniting him with Coach Mike McCarthy, his coach for 13 seasons in Green Bay.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Yes.
Yeah. It just feels like the last few years he's been holding us hostage. You know, I mean, it's like, just go play football. I don't want to hear anything else about whatever it is you do in your off time and everything else.
Likes to take hallucinogenic drugs and get naked and sit in a warm, dark room.
We
Bob.
know.
He has an apt nickname on this show for it.
Everything school. I'd drop a small tactical nuclear weapon on Tennessee's golf facility to win a football championship. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. Nothing on Star Child?
I mean, the one last run, the last dance.
Him and McCarthy saddling up one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Should he have won more Super Bowls?
He should have gone to more at least. I mean, he went to like multiple NFC championships and didn't win them. Like, he got smoked by the 49ers one year he went. He had the Seattle Seahawks game back in some year. Blanking on which one it was. I think he lost to the Falcons the year they went to the Super Bowl and lost to Brady.
Don't get me wrong. The dude's got, I think, one of the best passing touches I've ever seen.
He may, yeah.
At his peak. I mean, he was incredible.
He had a rocket launcher, too.
Yeah.
When you talk about arm talent, you always hear that thrown around.
That throw he had at Arizona in that playoff game, the fadeaway Hail Mary, is just that might be the sickest throw in
Well, it was
history
two
of football.
back-to-back to get him up. He had to throw to get him up to midfield. I mean, he did that multiple times. None were as big as that one.
The
though.
Lions throw when he threw the Hail Mary to beat them.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't nuke the golf facility. That's me. I shouldn't have
They
said
have a
that.
really
I'm sorry.
nice facility.
Sorry.
15-0
Golfer's
national
playground.
champions. Georgia fans are crying. You have to tactically nuke the golf
I would
program.
pour salt in the earth, destroy the greens. Don't want anybody else to have to deal with the fallout. You know, that might be a little extreme.
Speaking of Georgia, golf's like one of the biggest PGA feeders.
Are they?
Oh my God! Yeah,
I gotta go look at that.
Tracks.
yeah.
Gotta go look at that.
Go look at some of the guys on the tour.
Warm
And
weather almost year round
Interesting.
down there.
Yeah.
And at number 4, Kentucky and Gonzaga have mutually agreed to discontinue a men's college basketball series that had been scheduled to run for 2 more years. The two schools made a joint announcement today that said the move was made, quote, to allow each program freedom to reevaluate future scheduling priorities, including conference obligations and non-conference opportunities.
Yeah. Okay. They're both going to replace them with Lenore Rhines.
Gonzaga won't. I bet this has got Kentucky's fingerprints all over it, man.
I know one coach who's crazy enough to call him up and be like, hey, let's play.
The Pac-12
Ours.
Gonzaga.
I mean, Gonzaga has always played a hell of a schedule because they had to because of that conference they were in.
Are they going to they're going to a different league?
New
this year?
Pac-12.
New Pac-12.
The new
Pac is
Pac-12,
back.
Are you
kind of
really? Are you going to take a lot of pride in that? I mean, now the teams are going to be.
I
able
love
to
the
root for it.
Pac-12.
I did too.
I did too, but it
I love
died.
the Pac-12, but it's still the logo's still there.
This is no different than Neil Sean rolling into town with his and saying it's journey and
How many teams are in it? Is
10.
Gonzaga doing football?
No.
Are they?
Maybe.
There's 10 teams in football.
Yeah, I think there's 10 teams.
Oregon State, Washington State, Boise, Fresno,
San Diego State,
Okay.
Utah State, a lot of states.
Fun. Group of five school.
Texas State, I think.
Texas State, yes, they were one of the last teams
Bobcats
to join.
San Marcos.
Good school, good athletics.
Yeah, but it's just, to me, it's like these bands that say they're a band, but it's none of the players. It's just
hater.
a name.
Hater of the Pac-12.
No, I'm really not.
Hating.
I was sad when it went away. I love Pac-12. I love Pac-12 After Dark.
It's going to still be there, just in a different form.
It's just going to be Texas State.
Yeah, it's just going to be a
and
bunch of
San
secondhand
Diego.
guys playing the hits
I'll
now,
watch.
Bob.
I'll watch.
I'll watch.
Really,
Pac-12.
really.
I will
What-
too. I'm a degenerate.
What's the difference between watching San Diego State and Fresno play versus watching Stanford and Utah play back in the day?
Kind of true.
Okay, because the Pac-10 and Pac-12 were always USC, UCLA, Oregon, Wazoo, Washington, the Huskies, Oregon State, Arizona State.
I mean, at least Oregon State and Washington State are keeping it alive. I'm just glad they're making some effort to keep it going.
Thank you, Walker. That is the top 4 at 4. It's brought to you by ECR Total Landscapes, who remind you if you're tired of spending your weekends slaving away in the yard, bent over at the waist, dust all up on your sweaty brow, then let ECR Total Landscapes handle all that heavy lifting for you. They'll take care of the de-weeding, your flower beds, leaf blowing, trimming, mulching, all of it. Let them do the heavy lifting so that your landscape looks great. Right now, Fan Run listeners get 10% off their first month of their monthly maintenance package when you mention promo code FANRUN. So call them up, mention you heard us talking about it right here on Fan Run Radio, and get 10% off your first month with ECR Total Landscapes. Reliable service, great results, and more free time for you. Call today, 865-384-2012, or just go online to ecrtotallandscapes.com. Walker, I feel like you buried the lead there, buddy.
What did I miss?
Missed a big story in SEC country.
Did it just break?
Oh, it's breaking.
This current moment? What we got?
CBS News projects Mike Collins and Derek Dooley advance to a runoff in Georgia's U.S. Senate Republican primary.
Oh, my God.
Runoff is scheduled for June 16th. The winner of that runoff will challenge incumbent Democratic Senator John Ossoff in November.
Oh.
Dooley's going to beat John's Ossoff.
Dooley,
See what I did there?
Dooley trailed by a pretty good margin. He got to the runoff, but feels like the other guy's the fave right now.
I mean, it'd be a great underdog story.
So
Come
you're
from
saying
behind.
I
There's
mean,
a chance.
barring his hamburger skills, which I will take Walker on his word about.
Great
What an
hamburgers.
idiot.
The guy, that's it. I mean, the guy's just a complete, moron.
Make a great cheeseburger.
What an idiot.
That's
Yeah,
part, that's part of his
can-
platform.
Yeah, so can the guy at my Wendy's down the street from. Makes a hell of a cheeseburger.
Not that good of a cheeseburger.
You say the Dooley burger is better than Wendy's?
Yeah, sure.
Better than Five Guys?
No.
I mean, it was cheaper than Five Guys.
Better than Stock and Barrel?
Oh, probably not. Stock and Barrel's good spot.
But a Dooley burger, I mean, if he loses, maybe that's what he could do. He can open
Dooley
up a chain of
burgers.
Dooley burgers.
Rolls off the tongue.
God, he would micromanage that place. So
Just him hovering over the fry cook.
I'd like,
They're in too long. They're in too long. Too crispy.
yeah.
1 minute, 39 seconds, 350 degrees.
Who's in charge here? I counted 30 napkins for this dispenser, and the total is 32. We need 32 at every station.
God, he was a jackass.
Yeah, I mean, I contend that he would fit right. I'm pulling for him, man. I hope Derek Dooley wins.
It'd be so great for content.
How
Just
could
for the
they
press
end up with
conferences.
I can't keep track of like what's a red state and a blue state anymore. I guess they're a purple state. Like, how do they have a Democratic senator in Georgia?
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't remember what the deal was.
They got a Democratic governor in Kentucky, right? That
Bashir.
Yeah.
The coal miners, they don't know what they're
Multi-term.
I mean, like
we used to have Democratic governors.
Yeah, that's what. Well, did Al Gore? Did Clinton won? He won Tennessee
Clinton.
in like 92, maybe even 96.
Yeah, I think in 92.
Imagine the Democrat presidential candidate winning Tennessee. Like, you just can't do it anymore.
No.
But that's neither here nor there. We'll see.
Grab the third rail.
Not saying it's a bad thing or good thing. Hell, what do I know? I'm just trying to figure out if Tennessee's going to win a baseball game tonight.
I do think that we would. I think it's foolish for us to continue to want stuff to happen just because it's good content for the show.
Why? Why?
Huh?
That's no.
This is a good one from Coast of All. He said, "I bet Dooley was leading this primary at halftime."
Well done.
Oh my God.
That'd be a first time for him pulling off a come from behind win.
I still would love to know what happened in the locker room with Pruitt at Georgia. Is that 20 or 19? Like, we went toe to toe with Georgia.
Well, that was, Dooley's last year was 2012.
No, I know. I said it wasn't Dooley, it was Pruitt, but along the same lines, I still wonder what the hell happened in that locker room.
I'm ready for the Dooley Pruitt ticket. Presidential ticket. Dooley Pruitt.
Lloyd and Harry, Dumb and Dumber.
2028, whatever.
You just riff off that. Lloyd and Harry.
Dooley Pruitt, how much worse can it get? That's the slogan.
How bad could it
get?
get?
Dooley Pruitt, so bad it's good.
So bad it's good. There you go. Pruitt as vice president, he'd be president of the Senate. He'd be up there.
Pruitt would pick up on Dooley making fun of him because Dooley probably would think he's kind of dumb because he is.
Send Pruitt over to Russia to try and negotiate a truce to the war.
Vladimir.
Now listen, Vlad, try and get Pruitt to solve the Israeli crisis.
Yeah. Can we get Pruitt to go open the Strait of Hormuz?
Listen, you guys got to stop blowing each other up, all right? It's not good business.
Just let the ships through.
Just give me the biggest pickup truck imaginable and I'll get it through.
Pruitt driving a Dooley?
Cornbread.
Brent on the YouTube chat says, would Cody eat the burger from the Dooley bag? Would Cody reach in there and help himself to a Dooley burger?
Right.
Does Dooley Burger have any sausage products?
I love sausage.
Perhaps some Italian beef, little hot dog action.
I'm a big sausage guy.
Good kielbasa.
Cody feels like he'd be a great line cook for the Dooley Burger. He'd have that thing running, have that thing humming.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, Cody be good in Congress or in the Senate.
Great.
Yeah, he is a thief.
Whoa. See, you
fit
see.
right in.
Yeah. Are you going to lie tomorrow and say you didn't call him a thief?
He'd fit right in. Did he steal Faison's milkshake or not?
Why don't you go ahead and admit that you called him fat
I
and
don't have to
stupid as
admit
well.
that. Well, I didn't say that, but I said what I said. The show's on podcast. It's
You
on
can go
tape.
listen to it.
I stand by all of it. I stand by it all.
Quadrupling down.
President McClure. He's got my vote. How much worse can it be?
You want to talk about great content?
Cornbread and orange britches, says Michael Moats. There you go.
Not wrong.
Little home cooking.
I think the dream may be over for Vandy. Florida's starting to
Flex, what's the score on
It's
that?
7-3 going into the eighth. They just scored a few more runs. And I'll tell you what that also may do. That may be the end of the road for Kentucky as far as playing in the regionals. Do you realize this makes me sick? They were 2-8 in their SEC series this season.
Yeah.
2-8.
Yeah. No, I mean, losing that series, the Vanderbilt series, just
how the hell we lose to LSU? All these garbage teams that are playing.
Man, it's tough, man. And I think it gets down to the bullpen, doesn't it? Like the bats weren't there at the beginning of the season. The pitching has faltered at times here late, but we talked about it yesterday, man. If Krenzel and or Frederick are halfway what we thought they were, just not awful.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have to be great, just not awful. Then I think you win. That's probably 3 games or so right there. That's got you at 18 wins in conference. Completely changes the dynamics of the season. Completely flips the narrative. You're talking about hosting first of all, you didn't play last night. You're probably not playing today.
Yeah.
You're talking about hosting. This fan base is frothing at the mouth. More games at all new Lindsey Nelson Stadium. It's huge. Magic Mike says, will Dooley introduce the shower discipline bill in his first act as an elected official?
Oh, my God.
Was it Dooley who had the platform that his desk sat on when you went in his office, like Saban?
Oh, yeah.
The weird stuff he had.
I don't know if he had he had some button that like opened and shut the door, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Saban
trap door.
Like,
like in the cartoons.
Like Matt Lauer, you know.
Doesn't Trump have a button? He pushes it and
they
Diet Coke?
Diet Coke, yeah.
God, I want one of those. Can you imagine the power? The Diet Coke button. It's a sign you've made it right there. Quick timeout. The drive continues. 865-966-3435. Your phone number to get on the show, 966-3435 if you want to chime in here today. We'll get your phone calls going when we continue next on Fan Run Radio.
The Drive.
The flagship station for Tennessee fans. This is Fan Run Radio.
White Claw is taking hard seltzer to new heights with White Claw Surge. At 8% alcohol, White Claw Surge is a stronger wave of refreshment that doesn't compromise on taste. Available in 4 bold waves of flavor like ripe blackberry, citrusy blood orange, zesty natural lime, and tart cranberry. Check out your favorite retailer in-store and online for the White Claw Surge Variety 12-pack and 16-ounce single-serve cans. White Claw Surge. Please drink responsibly.
In a world filled with deadlines and screens, sometimes we forget the simple joys of life, days filled with special moments. At Inward Half, we understand the essence of these moments. Feel the difference between our breathable fabrics and flexible apparel as you disconnect from the hustle and bustle and reconnect with what truly matters. Inward Half, simple luxury for on and off the course.
Are you ready for the start of a new season? Maybe looking for your team to go on a tournament run? Get game day ready with Crumble. Head on over to your nearest location and pick up 12 pre-selected cookies plus exclusive toppers. When you're looking for dessert options, there's no question about who you should call on. Our listeners already know. Last year, the Dubai chocolate was a home run, along with the brownie batter. Oreo crumb was another crowd favorite. What new flavor will set the standard this season? If you're in the Knoxville area, there are 3 locations ready to serve you: Clinton Highway, Parkside Drive, and Maryville. Download the Crumble app to build your best lineup and vote on the best combos. You can even put your bid in to request a new flavor. Order in the app and slide on over to your nearest location. Tell them Fan Run sent you, and as always, it's for the fans, by the fans. Don't miss the cookies.
Vol fans, reimagine your home at Broadway Carpets and Flooring for any remodeling or building needs. With a variety of carpets, rugs, hardwood, vinyl, and stone, Broadway has all the flooring and installation options you're looking for, including pet-resistant products like Pet Perfect Carpet from Shaw Floors. Visit their showroom in downtown Knoxville or the location in West Knoxville located on Kingston Pike near Pellissippi Parkway today.
inning there. So looks like the Gators are going to survive in advance and send the Vandy boys home back to Nashville, where I guess that'll be their season because they'll be done.
It's middle of the 8th now. They just retired Vandy in order. So
we go to the bottom, and then Vanderbilt will bat one more time down 4 in the top of the 9th. So, I mean, we might start on time, depending on how quickly these next 2 half innings go.
That'd be nice.
I'd rather it go a little bit late like it did yesterday.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that
perfect timing.
True.
Shoes off, cold drink, first pitch.
Let's talk to Joshy Boy. Good afternoon, JB. You're on the drive. It's Fan Run Radio.
Hey, guys. How are you doing today on this beautiful evening?
Doing well. Thanks, man.
Good. So have they said who's starting for us against Arkansas today?
Yeah, it's Blanco.
Oh, good.
Evan Blanco.
So I'm guessing if we win today that Coons will probably pitch Friday against Texas.
I would imagine that is correct, yes.
Yeah. So how do we feel, boys, today against Arkansas? Do we feel like we're going to get a dub today?
I kind of feel good, man. Bullpen game for them. We've got Blanco going. He's got a rubber arm. Left-handers give them trouble. And our bats are alive right now.
Yeah, I agree. I think this pitcher that's getting the start has only started 6 games. Doesn't mean he's bad, but to Russ's point, they're just kind of taking a bullpen approach. That's what this guy from inside Arkansas
so he'll
was
probably
saying.
just go a few innings.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, this Arkansas team, it's not your mother and father's Arkansas team in the past. They're really struggling this year.
I didn't think they're that bad.
No,
but the image that our guest in hour number 1, Andrew Ellis, painted was one of a fan base in disarray.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, we're wearing my favorite Tennessee baseball uniform combination today, the light gray pants and the orange jerseys.
Oh, nice.
Oh, man. Elite.
I can't emphasize enough how much I like the new gray uniforms.
You do?
Introduce this versus the last few years. That one looked horrible.
Yeah, but you know what? I saw somebody posted the clip of Burke nuking that ball in Hattiesburg off the church, and oh man, he made it look good.
Yeah,
I'm hoping they have the creams for Adidas next year. I hope they don't get rid of the Sunday creams.
I hope they put them back like they used to be with the Vols script across the chest and the orange hat. I guess the black hat with the outline and everything. I don't know. It was not my cup of tea. I much prefer the old creams.
I don't like the stripe on the pants either.
Neither do I.
So what did we think about the kid from Johnson City last night that got the start? I thought he played pretty good in relief of duty of Chapman.
Eisfelder. Yeah, and interestingly enough, the folks over at VolQuest just posted the starting lineup. I guess they've got a reporter down there with eyes on the lineup card today. And Eisfelder is back in the lineup, hitting 8th in right field. Abernathy hitting 9th in center field. Grimmer back to 2nd. Clark back to 1st. So that means that once again, it's the catcher, Stone Lawless, is the odd man out here. So I like the lineup tonight.
Yeah. Guys, out the door, let's go beat Arkansas. And, Bob, I will say nothing beats a really good cold fountain soda like at La Garcia.
He's not wrong.
I mean, Weigels is pretty good.
I love it, man. You got to have the fizz. It's critical.
Oh, telling me. I love a good sharp fizz.
Oh, need it. It's just not the same. It's the fountain is different than you pouring one over the rocks at home. It's not the same. It doesn't hit the same
but
way.
I will say Coke out of a can has a bite to it.
Sure.
Does Diet Coke have it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That same kind of bite?
Just tastes like drac. It's,
well, I mean,
It's like sucking on chemical. It's awful.
I don't pour the soda over the rocks at home anymore. We used to do that all the time growing up, but I go with the little like 8-ounce plastic bottles. You buy them the 8 packs and get those, and I just have them in the fridge. Cracking one of those open cold for dinner. Oh, great.
I would love, and I said this yesterday with Walker present. I love my wife, but there's one thing that she does that I've shudder to think how much money we've wasted.
Here we go. This is the good stuff.
She has on average each day about 2 or 3 big, large Diet Cokes that she drinks maybe about 10% of in each one.
That's bad.
What, are you talking canned or bottles?
No.
It's like she buys the soda drink, the fountain drink, and drinks
a little
not
bit
even
of it.
half of it.
No, never.
And then like just leaves it.
Yeah, and I've brought this up with her, constructively speaking.
Constructively speaking.
Yeah, I bet.
And she's like, I just like to always have one handy. That's all. It's like, well, me too.
I'm kind of on Team Mrs. B here. I mean, what's your beef?
Oh no, I'm
about
with Team
10
Bob all the
in
way.
this day and age. It's about
starving children in Afghanistan, and Mrs. B is just leaving a full Coke on the counter. What are we doing?
Let's take it a step further. She won't go to a place like Casey's. It's got to be a drive-through, and if it's a drive-through, it's dinero. It's like it's a $8 to $10 day on sodas.
I can't imagine buying a fountain soda and not finish. I mean, I'm searching out the crevices with that straw to get every last precious drop.
Well, and she's with you. She's Team Diet Coke. She loves Diet Coke.
Okay, she's obviously off to a good start.
But yes, and if you're listening, honey, I love you, but.
Now it's on Front Street.
Yeah, no, it's wild to me. To your point, I just it's not even really about the expense. Now I think about it, it's like, yeah, you don't finish it. Why wouldn't you just finish it?
At least stick it in the fridge. Now here's the thing.
I do that.
You're coming at your wife. I'm going to take it a step further and come at my kids.
Oh man,
because here's what my kids are insane. They will go and get any. I love them for wanting to be frugal and saving food, because oftentimes they'll get like a burger or a Chick-fil-A sandwich or something and won't eat it all, and they'll put it in the fridge. But what they also put in the fridge are French fries. French fries can't really be reheated. I know you get an air fryer, so maybe it's possible.
Microwave.
But you can't microwave French fries.
They get soggy in the microwave.
Dried out.
Dried out. It's not good. Air fryer.
Microwave French fries are the worst, man.
Not
People who microwave their French fries are insane. Psychos, serial killers need to be put on a watch list so that we can keep track of these deranged individuals. But nevertheless, my kids, they'll put the fry, and I'm like, you're not going to eat that, right? Oh, no, I'm going to eat it. And, it'll be there all week. I'll throw it away. And they won't, none the wiser. And I could bring it up to them, but I won't.
I'm surprised you don't go through and
saving
eat
it for content here.
Eat
the cold fries?
Well, no, anything else they put in the fridge. You've been talking about it for years, the way you eat their food.
Yeah, I mean, if it's something that I fancy, I will.
2 words for you: air fryer.
Yeah,
fries.
My son says that's what he says he'll do, but he doesn't.
Now they can come back out of the air fryer pretty close to where they were.
I don't know.
I don't know that I'm comfortable with you two bashing your own families.
Tough love. Mrs. B, Smith kids, it's time to shape up.
Coastal Vol says, Diet Cokes are not a soda you finish. Coke Zero, sure, but nobody smokes a full cigarette, so why would you drink the entire fridge cigarette?
Nobody smokes a full cigarette.
I feel like that's not true.
Yeah. You said you don't smoke the filter?
That didn't make a whole lot of sense there. Say that.
Bear, you're a recent smoker. You smoke the full cigarette, right?
Down to the nub, usually.
He's saying nobody smokes a full cigarette, so why would you drink the entire, what he calls a fridge cigarette, which is apparently
Drink the whole thing? What are you throwing it away? Wasting that precious sweet nectar of the gods?
And then Holston 1998 said, never agreed with Russ more than on the fries take.
What about people that microwave them?
Yeah, Rickety Bones says microwave fries, ? Arrest those people.
Oh, just psycho behavior. Psycho behavior.
And then Hewitt Pruitt said Cody was drinking straight out of a 2-liter Coke bottle this morning around 8 a.m.
On camera?
Oh, no.
I guess. I don't know.
No, Cody.
It was just him and Bubba, man.
He's using the 2-liter the way the rest of us use the 8-ounce bottles.
Yeah.
Well, you want to take some more shots at poor Cody?
We got to have an intervention. You're going to sit there and pretend like that's okay? Like that's not the sign of a deep problem?
Probably, but I imagine an intervention with Cody would probably be really similar to Multisanti's.
It worked. They got him off the smack.
No, they did.
We could at least get. They did for a while. I mean, he relapsed.
I did.
But we could at least get Cody into a situation where he's drinking soda like a civilized human being.
He's a big dude.
He's doing that on camera.
I mean, he also
represents all of us. He's doing that in this chair. This is my chair that he's defiling.
That's probably the least of the defilements that's gone on in that chair.
Hewitt Pruitt said yes, it was on air.
That's a strange thing to say.
That was a little weird there.
Big Dog in West Tennessee says he agrees with me. Cold fries taste fantastic or great out of the
cold
air fryer.
That's
out of the air fryer. They're no longer cold.
Well, but you put them in the air fryer and then they're great.
We're talking about people that either eat the fries cold out of the refrigerator or worse, put them in the microwave, warm them up, and then think that's an acceptable way to go through life. It's not. This isn't numb. There are rules, people.
Rickety Bones said, who ordered a 2-liter Coke this morning for Cody to steal?
God, that's not cool, guys.
Oh, man.
It's not cool.
I hope you're happy with yourself, Russ.
J.F. Frady says, at least it wasn't someone else's milkshake. It's good. It's good. YouTube chat on fire right now.
Okay. And then Michael Motes. Okay. So this is not the wife, but the kids. My kids have what we call a drink graveyard in our fridge. There will be 4 or 5 half-drunk Cokes or Dr. Peppers that's sitting there for weeks. I've seen that action too, by the way. An open can that's there for.
Yeah, I'm not big on stuff that just, stuff in your fridge that just sits there forever.
Well, I've told you about, my 11-year-old is feral. I've told you guys about
most 11-year-olds are
Slim Jim situation in my house, right?
That's disgusting, but yes, we are aware of what's going on.
For those the uninitiated, like my son just loves Slim Jims, and we buy the little. I've told my wife, please stop buying them.
She's still
these
buying
boxes of I don't know what you got, 6-inch mini Slim Jims, yeah. And he just eats these
Slim Jim,
and it just leaves the wrappers. Like you'll just find them lying around the living room. And
those things smell, man.
Oh, they're terrible. A couple of weeks ago,
they're like greasy.
He had lost his glasses. That's another thing we keep buying him that I think we should stop is these glasses that he loses and breaks constantly.
Make him wear the strap thing.
Just details he doesn't need to see.
So I go out, he's got a loft bed, right, in his bedroom. It's up there. So the sheets never get changed because it's really difficult. I go up there looking for his glasses. Sure enough, the glasses are in the bed. So are multiple Slim Jim wrappers.
Sheets never get changed.
Have been there for Lord knows how long.
And 11-year-old boys are kind of pungent and musky.
I mean, it's just, it's gross. It's absolutely disgusting. Derek Dooley and his shower discipline would think that is just horrifying.
I stopped going to my son's room around 11, 12.
Really, I should put on a hazmat suit anytime I enter this space.
Absolutely.
Young Master Eli just catching strays left. Not even strays, just full on.
Has tennis shoes started stinking yet? That's when it gets bad.
I mean, I'm not smelling his shoes. It's not something I would ever consider doing for any of my children or other human beings, quite frankly.
Got video of the boys offloading from the bus, going into the Met.
Do they have that look in their eye, Bob?
Look all business.
Right. Garrett Wright leading off and catching tonight. Grimmer hitting second, playing second. Ford hitting third, playing third. Grinlinger in the cleanup spot, DHing. Clark hitting fifth tonight, playing first. Marin hitting sixth, playing short. Blaine Brown, need to get him going again. Hitting seventh, playing left field. Nate Eisfelder getting the start in right against the righty. We'll see how that goes. And Smoking Jay Abernathy back in the lineup tonight, hitting ninth, playing center field. Evan Blanco on the bump for the Big Orange.
I like the lineup. I mean, I like that Jay Abernathy is still in there getting at bats. I mean, we all know that if he can get on base, he's a threat to score from first on anything into a gap.
What do you guys think of the move to start Blanco ahead of Coons? It's not like either one of them threw many more pitches than the other. They both pushed it to the limit last week.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised, but wasn't there a percentages game that Arkansas doesn't hit as well against lefties, or I don't know?
Yeah, I mean, do you think that's all it was? Because if Blanco can go, logic would hold that Coons can go.
I feel like I don't know the exact pitch count, but I mean Teagan has pitched over 100 pitches in all of his last 3 starts, and I don't know if Blanco has gotten up to 100 in
his last
a couple
one was,
of those.
Friday was 99.
Is there Blanco's been up near 100 for the last 3 or 4 weeks?
Yeah, they both have.
Yeah.
It's just lefty.
Is there a feeling that Coons is a first-round prospect who's going to get drafted in a month or two? Blanco, I don't know what his pro future is. Maybe he has one, but I don't know that it's. I don't know that he's like big league. Maybe there's a feeling that this is it for Blanco.
No, I think it would
use him up.
Probably be I'd be more likely to believe that it's situational.
Holston, 1998, said some of this is Blanco is setting up to be the Friday guy for the regionals versus the 3 seed Coons on Saturday against the 1 seed. It's an interesting thought.
You're assuming you win the first game in that scenario.
Yeah. Blanco, I like that.
Me too.
Regardless, you want to have Coons going either to play the number 1 seed or to not get sent home on Saturday. Like you want your ace starting on Saturday, which is either what the hell are we going to do on Sunday?
Yeah, haven't been in this position since the Clemson year. Was that 2023?
Yeah.
I mean, usually we're pitching our second or third guy in the first game when you're hosting against a team that you ought to win, and it's really, you're really getting strategic with how do we deploy Liam Doyle or Dolander or whoever our ace is.
That Clemson series was fun that year.
It was.
Chase Burns.
This will be fun. Like wherever we go, it's good. It's going to be rowdy, and we're gonna bring the noise.
We're headed.
Speaking of, good. I was going to say, speaking of Chase Burns, y'all happen to see what happened to him? He got absolutely smoked in his butt with a line drive.
In his butt?
Yeah. Right in the left cheek.
Pitched a hell of a game, though.
Or maybe this is right.
He's so good.
Or playing butts up, like you'd want to get hit in the cheek, not anywhere else, really.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
If I have to take a line drive,
it's a good spot to take.
Put it in.
Imagine how big that bruise is.
Probably.
The size of a damn dinner plate. That guy smoked that ball.
Trying to think of a radio acceptable way to say, I'll take it in the put in you can hit it in there's really no good way to say that. You know what I mean. Quick timeout. The drive continues. 865-966-3435. Your phone number 966-3435. Stay with us.
The Drive.
Streaming worldwide at fanrunradio.com and on the free Fan Run app. This is Big Orange Country's sports talk radio superstation. Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
Your smile says it all, so make sure it's saying the right thing. At Knoxville Smiles, we believe healthy teeth mean happy lives. Invisalign is a clear aligner orthodontic treatment that gradually straightens teeth without the use of traditional metal braces. And now, at Knoxville Smiles, we're offering Invisalign special pricing for new patients. Call for details at 865-539-1776 or just visit us at knoxvillesmiles.com. Don't wait another day to love your smile. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
Is your yard starting to look more wild than welcoming? Yeah, don't let your landscape be that house on the block. At ECR Total Landscapes, we make sure your outdoor space is something you're proud of. From de-weeding flower beds to leaf blowing, trimming, mulching, and more, completely customizable to your property's specific needs. We'll handle it all. Why spend your weekends sweating it out in the yard when you can just sit back and enjoy it? That's the ECR difference. And right now, new customers can get 10% off your first month of our monthly maintenance package when you sign up for a full calendar year. That's right. Consistent, reliable service at a price that makes it easy to get started. No sweat, no hassle, just a better looking lawn week after week. Call ECR Total Landscapes today and mention promo code FANRUN to save 10% on your first month. Call 865-384-2012 or visit us online at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
We really need to get some branded stuff. Shirts, hats, promo items, something professional.
I mean, we could just find a website and order a bunch of it ourselves.
You could, but you're taking a big risk. You don't know the quality, the fit, the timeline. It's a roll of the dice.
Yeah, I guess, but isn't that how everyone does it now?
Not the ones who actually care about how their brand looks. Look, if we're putting our name on it, it needs to be done right. We need SM Athletics.
SM Athletics?
Yeah, they specialize in working with businesses like ours. Apparel, hats, promo gear, but real, customized stuff. They actually care if it turns out right.
Probably a lot better than getting stuck with 100 t-shirts with crooked logos.
Exactly. Plus, they'll walk you through everything. Sizing, colors, material, so it matches the image we're trying to build.
Makes sense. What's the name again?
SM Athletics. Trust me, if you want to look like a real company, not a flea market stand, this is the move. If you're serious about your brand, work with people who are serious about getting it right. SM Athletics.
Welcome to Axel Logistics.
A list of the actually I'm going to tease this so that you I've got a musical trivia question that I think you guys are going to have fun with coming up here in just a little bit. Did you see where Oz the Mentalist, or I guess it's Oz the Mentalist, I call him Oz, should be Oz.
Who is this?
You know who Oz the Mentalist is. We've discussed him many times on the show. Did you see where he was exposed by Will Compton's spelling inability this week?
No.
So, you know, he does. You saw the thing where, like, he guessed Joe Rogan's PIN number for his ATM thing, and that was weird. And he was at the Trump shooting, right, at the White House Correspondents' Dinner.
Yeah,
and so people are putting out all these like debunking videos of him, and I'm not entirely certain how this went down. Walker, I believe it was he asks Will Compton, he's on bus with the boys, he's on the bus, right? And he asks Compton to think of an NFL player.
Yeah.
And he said, and he said, okay, I did. And he goes, is it Bryce Hall? And Compton's like, no. He's like, it's not. I think it is. And he goes, no, I was thinking of Breece Hall from the Bucks. He's like, no, from the Jets. And it turned out he had asked Compton to put the player like into his phone. And it was some app. It was like a fake Google page that Oz has on his phone. And so like he was able to see that he typed, but instead of typing in Breece Hall, he typed in Bryce, or maybe it auto-corrected to that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what Oz the Mentalist saw. So he's like, are you sure you don't mean Bryce Hall? He's like, no, I mean Breece. So that's how, and were not smart enough to figure out what was going on in real time, but the people who watched the episode were like, oh, so they kind of busted him.
Interesting.
Which is fine. Like, I never thought Oz the Mentalist was – actually, I did kind of think he was a sorcerer. But it's one of those things where it's like, oh, I don't know how you do that.
There's a video with a former CIA guy that explains a lot of it.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what you're doing right now, but you're blowing my mind. Like the thing he did with the Jets on Hard Knocks a couple of years ago where I don't even remember what he was doing, guessing. But at one point, like Aaron Rodgers had a goldfish in his hand or something that he didn't know of. And he said, look at your hand. The other guy said, very David Blaine-esque. But yeah, apparently he was exposed by Will Compton of Bustin' with the Boys' poor spelling ability.
All that stuff is just... There's always some angle with it, like there's no way.
There's always an angle with it because it's fake. That's why I don't like magic.
It is on the list.
It's a bunch of hooey.
I don't mind. I don't mind it. Somebody did show today because this is going viral online, and somebody showed like a clip of Oz the Mentalist, his TED Talk, and he explicitly says, he's like, look, I don't have superpowers. Right. And he doesn't explain like any good magician doesn't reveal his secrets. Like I get that. That's fun. It's frustrating sometimes, but I respect it. I'm not going to tell you my secret of how I do what I do, but I can respect you not wanting to do that. But if you tell me, most magicians, I think you go in and look, we know David Blaine is not really a sorcerer with magic powers.
Right.
Most of us do anyway. I don't know. Maybe there's some people that believe in magic.
I mean, some people believe the earth is flat.
Bob, you believe in magic? Being very quiet.
I don't know. Why couldn't
you're a magic agnostic?
This was a big question. Why they had O's right there at the White House press? Yeah. And why couldn't he have been like, "Hey, you better duck." Yeah. Instead, he was
because a lot of it is he's reading people. What do they call them? Micro
expressions.
Yeah, like cold reading, hot read, like any fortune teller.
Yeah,
would be. I think some, like I went to a party a couple of years ago where they had a fortune teller and they were like, "Oh, Russell, you got to go." And I was like, "No, I really don't." And they're like, "Yeah, you got to go." I was like, "All right." And it was just like the person wasn't even trying.
Yeah.
I think they told me I was going to have another kid the next year. Newsflash, I didn't. But I think some of those people that do like get some things right, that they're a little bit more advanced in far as like reading your nonverbal cues, or some people will even like, I think David Copperfield, David Blaine, like the bigger a magician or psychic you are, the more staff you have and like people can go and do research. Oh, this person's coming to my show. I'm going to look at their, social media or maybe even call people or go around and see if I can glean some piece of information that might seem impressive when we're actually doing the performance.
I think the weirder ones are just the random, like either psychics or whatever that, come up exactly right, whether it be about a serial killer. There was a famous one about some woman that basically described where Osama bin Laden would be, and it pretty much matched up wherever it was when they finally caught up with him.
Did you see there was a Twitter account that was posting like the next coronavirus and stuff?
Hantavirus.
And then somebody figured out how they did that. It's like there's a bunch of accounts out there that just post random stuff, just random, throw it against the wall predictions, and they just fill up the timelines with that. And then when something hits, when something that they throw against the wall sticks, before anybody notices, well, no, they go in and they delete all the other stuff.
Right.
So that it looks like they just had this one random prediction that came true. And it's like, okay, that's a good way to get clicks, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Brent says storms are drifting north towards Hoover. A small storm.
Might delay the start.
That would be about, you don't want to get started and then have a delay because then you've burned.
Yeah.
Who was it? Tony. The only time in all his time was here where I really thought he was
last
being
year
a
against
dumbass.
Auburn, the pouring rain.
When everybody knew. I mean, people that just had a cursory understanding of the sport of baseball knew that mound was getting
rain.
They were getting ready to lose the mound.
Rain is wet, and there's a lot of it about to happen for a long time. Yeah, that wasn't a good one, but that would affect us a lot more than it would affect
because they're doing bullpen game.
They're doing bullpen game. We're throwing one of our few guys that can actually pitch well deep into games, and if we were to burn him, if he gets hot, and then we have to sit for 2 or 3 hours, even an hour, would be a disaster.
I mean, they're going to have to make a decision. So, I mean, if I'm Elander and you really think that weather's coming, do you make a change and get one of your other arms warm?
Well, it's a final.
It's a final now.
Florida takes down Vanderbilt 8-3. What that means is,
30 minutes?
Yeah. So 5:30 is in play. Depending on the weather. I'm checking that out right now.
Enjoy your summer vacation, Vandy boys.
Yes.
Vandy boys.
So sorry.
Hate it for you.
In your all-black uniform. Who are you wearing all black in the middle of the day in Hoover, Alabama? It's got to be
Corbin will have plenty of time for his knitting club.
Hour number 3 of the drive coming up on many of these fan-run affiliates. Stay with us.
The Drive.
Fan Run Radio, where Big Orange Country comes to talk sports. Start your morning off with your daily dose of talk sports with John Reed and Cody McClure from 8 to 11. Then it's Tony Basilio from 11 to 1. The Playbook with William Pattison from 1 to 3. And The Drive from 3 to 6. It's 10 hours of hard-hitting local sports radio every day, right here on the flagship station for Tennessee fans. This is Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
This week is a huge week for your Knoxville Smokies. Don't have your tickets yet? It's not too late. Join us Tuesday as we honor our incredible law enforcement. And Wednesday is all you can eat. The weekend is kicking off with one of our favorites, Margaritaville. Food and drink specials all night long with that island feel and post-game concert and fireworks. Saturday, it's not only a doubleheader, but it's Grateful Dead night and fireworks. We end the week with our day game of the week on Sunday. It's jam-packed, so get your tickets now at smokiesbaseball.com.
Citizens National Bank.
Life is more fun with a Good Life account, offering extra benefits, including bank travel. Experience the trip of a lifetime to Ireland. Explore rolling green hills, historic castles, and charming villages across the Emerald Isle. Get in on the fun. Call 865-429-7935 today.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC.
Are you thinking of buying a home but don't know where to start? Well, call VFL Josh Travis, your local mortgage expert with Foundation Mortgage, based right here in Knoxville. Whether it's your first home or your forever home, he'll keep the process simple every step of the way. To get started, visit mortgagebrokerjosh.com or call 423-312-9777 today. Foundation Mortgage Company, LLC is an equal opportunity housing company. NMLS number 1387311.
Running a business, coaching a team, planning your next big event, you need more than just gear. You need SM Athletics and Logo Solutions. Custom uniforms, branded apparel, promotional products, done right, done fast, and built to show off your brand with pride. From local businesses to high schools to major universities, SM Athletics is trusted by winners. Get real service, get real quality, get noticed. SM Athletics and Logo Solutions, where your brand comes to life.
Visit smathletics.com and let's build something great together. Blackford Veterinary Surgery Referral specializes in surgeries not regularly performed by your pet's general veterinarian. They're currently accepting referrals from vets all across the country. With their newly renovated state-of-the-art surgery center and highly trained staff, clients can rely on professional and thorough care. If your vet says that your pet needs surgery or rehab, ask for a referral to Blackford Vet and let them get your best friend back on its feet. Located conveniently in West Knoxville. For more information, visit blackfordvetsurgery.com.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
You know how East Tennessee takes its barbecue seriously. Well, TMG Fest is about to take it to the next level. Saturday, May 23rd, Hardin Valley Event Center. Doors open at 2, and the event runs till 9. A live fire barbecue competition and full-blown festival all wrapped into one. 15 pit masters from all around the country. Teams coming in from Texas, the Carolinas, California, and of course from Knoxville to square off in a legit smoke-off competition. And the cool part, you're not just watching, you get to walk around, taste what they're cooking, and help decide who wins. It's a real crowd judging situation, and that's just the competition side of things. There's also a live fire cooking demonstration happening throughout the day. Learn techniques, how they manage their fire, how they work with different cuts, different wood, different pit styles. If you're someone that loves cooking outdoors or wants to get better at it, this is a great opportunity to learn up close and personal from the experts. And it's all wrapped in a real festival atmosphere, live music, lawn games, food vendors, and the block party energy just makes for a great day, rain or shine, from 2 to 9. Kids 12 and under get in free, so bring the family. Tickets on sale now at tmgfest.com. That's tmgfest.com. TMG Fest, Saturday, May 23rd, Hardin Valley Event Center. This one's going to be fun. tmgfest.com.
It's time for The Drive's Top 5 at 5.
Quitting time on your Wednesday, 5:01 here on Fan Run Radio. I'm Russell Smith. Thanks for tuning in to The Drive, and the Top 5 at 5 brought to you this afternoon by our friends at Knoxville Smiles. Walker, what you got?
At number 1, number 20 Tennessee baseball will renew hostilities against number 10 Arkansas in the second round of the SEC tournament this afternoon. Lefty Evan Blanco will get the start for the Vols, going against the right-handed Tate McGuire. First pitch is scheduled for 5:30 this afternoon on the SEC network. The Razorbacks are a 1.5-run favorite, and the over-under is 12.5 runs.
I'll take the over on that.
Bullpen game from Arkansas. I'd like to think Blanco can put up a small number.
I mean, I feel like Blanco gives up runs. I have to go look at his ERA. I mean, he did like 3 or 4 runs.
Low 4s, like 4 3s, 4 4s.
I mean,
he's like, we had another pitcher. He would go out, he gives it up early, and then he locks in. Was it Doe? Lander used to do that some.
There's a little bit of that. I think Beam had a couple of those starts too.
Give a couple of dingers, and then.
But no, both of our guys were like that at Oklahoma, Coons and Blanco, where especially Blanco was like, I don't know if this guy's going to get out of the first inning. Like he could not get anybody out, and he got through it and then got on track.
Yeah, thank God our offense has come around, man. It's feeling kind of vintage now. Just got to keep it going.
Let's go hit some dingers.
Yeah.
Double-digit hits.
Hit
again,
it over that fence.
Double-digit runs. Just
speaking of that, I saw this bookmark it. Bear with me. Efforting it right now. I can't find it.
You got this. We'll talk quietly amongst ourselves.
Yeah, it's very frustrating because it tells a story about our home run hitting. I give up.
All right, we'll move on.
Landon Mack has officially been ruled out for today's game.
Wasn't expecting that one.
Here it is.
Hey!
Most home runs by a college baseball team since 2021. Tennessee's top of the list with 806.
Nice. Who's number 2?
Georgia, 681.
Oh, my
A
God.
bit of a gap there.
Wake Forest, 661. LSU, 658. And Florida, 651. Yeah, we've been hitting the long ball well for a while now.
Mm-hmm. Hope it continues. At number 2, BetMGM has set their win total and championship odds for Tennessee football in 2026.
Okay.
Popular Sportsbook has the Vols at 7.5 wins and are plus 340 to make the college football playoffs. They are also plus 2,000 to win the SEC.
It's where the other book is where DraftKings had us, right? 7.5.
I thought it was 6.5 at one point.
Maybe it was.
I think it was.
I like 7.5 better.
I'll say 8-4. I mean,
would you sign up for 8-4 right now?
A reluctant yes. If Faison looks really good.
What was Michigan last year?
8-4.
8-4.
Who's our 4-2?
Texas, Alabama, LSU, and Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Nah, can't do it.
Bob?
I'd take it.
With the caveat that Faison looks really good.
Right. I think that if
I'd
there's
take
something to
8-4.
build off of from that season, and that would be Faison, then yes, I'm good with it. I think this is a hard schedule, and it's gonna be a tough one, I think.
Mm-hmm. At number 3, speaking of LSU, Lane Kiffin admitted in an interview this week that he would have changed how he left Ole Miss for LSU last fall. He said instead of fighting to stay before he left anyway, Kiffin said he would have just left respectfully and gone straight to LSU without any extra drama.
You're a liar, Lane. Don't lie.
I'm sorry, say the beginning of that again. What did he say?
He admitted in an interview that he would have changed how he left Ole Miss for LSU. Said he would have rather.
If he knew that they weren't going to let him coach the team, I believe that. But I just think in his sick, twisted mind, he thought, he's kind of a psycho. He's a sociopath. Like he thinks that he's going to get his way. He's going to convince Ole Miss to let him coach the team. So he just kept kicking the can down the road. He knew exactly what he was going to do. But it's like Will Wade, dude. He knew he was going to take that LSU job. He was talking with them for a while and knew he was going to just pretending like he didn't. So, I mean, I believe him partially, but it's only like knowing what I know now.
Mm-hmm.
He would go back and just leave.
Yeah, probably.
I'm glad he didn't, though.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a great train wreck.
A lot
to
of
watch,
fun for
man.
us.
Just sit there with your popcorn and not be involved in it. Just watch somebody else suffer.
I was a little nostalgic.
Yeah, Bear got some FOMO.
You wanted to be in the middle of the Lane Kiffin drama?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it would have been nice to be Ole Miss and be undefeated.
I would have liked to have, gone to the college football semifinal. Would have
He's
been pretty
a
great.
pathological liar. He wouldn't change a thing. Only thing he'd change is if he could figure out a way not to tell them until after the playoffs. Just leave them high and dry. That's his MO.
Well, yeah. If he could have
done
you
that,
were never going to keep that quiet.
No.
He's still mad that he didn't get to coach the playoffs.
Sure,
I'd be, but it is what it is now. And at number 5, rap artist Wiz Khalifa has been put on the Romanian police wanted list after failing to serve a 9-month prison sentence. The case stems from an incident back in July of 2024 during a festival in Romania, where the rapper allegedly smoked cannabis on stage. The investigators later established that he was in possession of 18.5 grams of cannabis and a cigarette containing the same substance. After the conviction became final, Wiz Khalifa did not report to serve his 9-month sentence, and as a result, Romanian authorities placed him on the wanted persons list. The country may now seek to enforce the warrant through international judicial cooperation mechanisms.
I'm not a grass
You're
expert.
going to extradite that dude for some weed?
I don't know. Are they is it as simple as just, okay, you can't go back to Romania anymore?
It's Romania and potentially all EU nations.
Yeah, I mean, if you get in trouble in one, which
like
there's a lot of countries. Norway's the same way.
He's like Roman Polanski, though. It's just you have to stay where you're at.
Yeah,
you can't go to Europe.
Southern California.
Is that where Wiz Khalifa is?
I imagine. He's an LA guy.
I mean, I wouldn't test it. What do you got to go back to Romania for?
The noodles.
Is that what they're famous for?
I have no idea.
The castles? Is that where Transylvania is?
Yes.
Yep.
I'd like to go see that. That'd be fun.
It's a beautiful country.
Caucasus Mountains are.
Mm-hmm.
White people come from Caucasus.
All right. Thank you, Bear.
All right, then. Thank you, Walker. That is the top 5 at 5. It's brought to you by our friends at Knoxville Smiles. Now, I apologize. I buried the lead today off the top, but appointment this morning, Knoxville Smiles. Still in the no cavity club, baby.
Congratulations.
Lifetime, no cavities. And Bob, if you stop drinking those whatever you call them, man, you'll be right there with me.
Whatever you call
them. Sugary drinks.
I'm good.
A lot of sugary drinks. Are you in the no cavity club?
At the moment, yeah.
Got a mouthful of metal over there? Whatever they fill cavities with, I wouldn't know because I've never had one, though I don't like to brag about it.
Humble brag.
Check out KnoxvilleSmiles.com to schedule your appointment. In and out of there, man. No x-rays or anything like that. I mean, it was like half an hour. Just blip, blam, boom. On my way. They take great care of me, and they'll take great care of you and your teeth at Knoxville Smiles. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles. Setting up a big third and final hour. Let's see if we can nail the dismount here. By the way, Walker, I saw this graphic came across my Twitter feed, and I found it mildly amusing. You were mentioning, or I guess it was Bear was mentioning Chase Burns got hit in the butt.
Oh, yeah.
The ball. Did you see the Terry Francona quote?
No, I didn't see the Tito quote.
Quote, it got him in the meat. End quote.
Well, that
could mean multiple things.
I was going to say, well, no, that's actually, that makes a little more sense to me. Well, the way it was characterized earlier, it sounded like it might have been a different placement of the ball.
No, it hit him on the side of the ass.
Yeah.
Yep.
On the cheek.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got him in the meat.
Yep.
So Kiffin was on Pardon My Take.
Yes.
Okay. And this was recently, so this is going to be...
Episode came out today.
Oh, boy. This is probably going to be a steady drip of viral Kiffin moments, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, as we build up to as we get out of baseball season and go into the build up to football, I mean, it's just going to be more and more Kiffin stuff, I feel like. He's going to keep posting pictures of stuff from camp. He's going to be taunting people.
Walking around with his shirt off.
Doing all that stuff. Like, it's just...
He's doing a lot of that.
He's a big hot yoga guy.
Yeah, I know. He's got probably no aversion to hot tub activity.
He loves
guaranteed.
Lot of
big hot tub guy
coming up with reasons for himself to be photographed shirtless.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which I guess, like, he's got a nice physique. I don't know. I don't have a great physique. I feel like if I did, you probably would want to, like, what's the point in being all cut up if you're not going to show everybody, right?
Yeah.
Just
can't
much.
I mean,
can't hate on him for that. I mean, I want
see RFK Jr., right?
It's true.
Dude, if I had big pecs and abs, I don't think I'd ever wear a shirt.
Did you do the show shirtless?
Yeah.
Sometimes he'll pull his shirt off if we challenge him now, and he's skinny fat guy.
There's the boys.
I got a belly. Yeah. And a little bit of moobs too. It is what it is.
That just happens with time.
I'm not trying to look, trying to take care of myself, but I'm not going to starve myself.
No.
Obviously not. Your appetites are well known.
Oh, really? You want to start?
Oh, no.
You want to start, big boy?
Oh, man.
You know where this goes. Usually ends up with you crashing out.
Personal appearance is not show fodder, gentlemen.
I'm just saying, over the years, you described some.
Don't start none. There won't be none.
Some extreme feats of eating. You will sometimes gorge.
I enjoy a good meal as much as the next guy.
Also, like half a bag of Halloween candy after 11 o'clock at night.
I pretty much cut that out. I think I got the message loud and clear for my digestive system. It's like, dude, if you keep doing this, we are going to kill you. And I listen. And my body says, if you keep doing this stupid thing,
how's the whole
you could die.
Meat thing going for you?
I'm staying away, man.
No beef?
Not much.
Is it bothering you yet?
What do you mean?
You miss it?
Yeah. But I don't miss having consistent gastric acid reflux or whatever.
That's kind of how I feel about vodka.
It is what it is, man. You got to make choices. Your body sends you messages. You got to listen.
What about sausage?
He never had enough sausage.
I mean, I'm no Cody McClure, but
I love sausage.
I do.
I'm a big sausage guy.
Poor Cody. He's found himself in the crosshairs of the drive the past week or so. That's got to be an unpleasant place to be.
I love sausage, for one. I'm a big sausage guy.
Hey, tip of the cap.
A big kielbasa. Just right. Great.
Tip of the cap to McClure. John's been in the Bahamas all week.
Great.
Talk Sports has been on the air every morning.
Great.
Only been late once.
Just one time.
Great.
And did a 2-man show, just him and Bubba today.
Great.
They did have Jordan and SEC Mike on.
Props.
Please.
More.
Coming up, your phone calls on the drive. Fan Run Radio, 865-966-3435, 966-3435. If you want to chime in here this afternoon on the program, we will take a quick timeout. We'll come right back with your calls after this on Fan Run Radio.
The Drive. Can't get enough Fan Run Radio? Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel by searching for Fan Run Sports.
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw day. Grab a pack, grab your friends. Everything else in life can wait. Your friends shouldn't. Let's go. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Vol fans, reimagine your home at Broadway Carpets and Flooring for any remodeling or building needs. With a variety of carpets, rugs, hardwood, vinyl, and stone, Broadway has all the flooring and installation options you're looking for, including pet-resistant products like Pet Perfect Carpet from Shaw Floors. Visit their showroom in downtown Knoxville or the location in West Knoxville located on Kingston Pike near Pellissippi Parkway today.
Are you ready for the start of a new season? Maybe looking for your team to go on a tournament run? Get game day ready with Crumble. Head on over to your nearest location and pick up 12 pre-selected cookies plus exclusive toppers. When you're looking for dessert options, there's no question about who you should call on. Our listeners already know. Last year, the Dubai chocolate was a home run, along with the brownie batter. Oreo crumb was another crowd favorite. What new flavor will set the standard this season? If you're in the Knoxville area, there are 3 locations ready to serve you: Clinton Highway, Parkside Drive, and Maryville. Download the Crumble app to build your best lineup and vote on the best combos. You can even put your bid in to request a new flavor. Order in the app and slide on over to your nearest location. Tell them Fan Run sent you, and as always, it's for the fans, by the fans. Don't miss the cookies.
Hey, Vols fans, Cody Brown here. I grew up right here in Tennessee and know what it means when someone says, I've got your back. That's why you can trust Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee. Whether it's your home, your vehicle, your family's future, or the business you built from the ground up, we will show up for all of your insurance needs. We are Tennesseans who understand what matters, which is doing right by you. Insurance is not all about just paperwork and policies, but it's about the people we insure every day. So if you want insurance that hits home, give me a call at 865-992-3871. Go Vols.
Where are the best ribs in the Volunteer State? Rickard Ridge. Who has the best barbecue catering packages in East Tennessee? Rickard Ridge. And where is the most beautiful setting to enjoy a meal with family and friends? Rickard Ridge. Rickard Ridge Barbecue. Just a quick ride up I-75, take exit 134, hang a right, and Rickard Ridge is on your left, just inside Cove Lake State Park.
A brand built
Claw Hard Seltzer Studios. Taking your phone calls today, 865-966-3435. Let's talk to Roberto. Good afternoon, Roberto.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Hope you're well.
Yes.
Good. It's at the MC Hammer. That sounds like the Rick James.
That's Rick James.
Okay. Is there a greater sample of all time than that one?
Ooh, that's a good
Probably
question.
not. You know, it was all recorded with Prince's gear that Rick James stole from him.
I didn't realize that. That or Ice Ice Baby still in Under Pressure, right? Russ, where are we at? We're the generation of that, Russ. Like, I don't know if there's been more sampling than our generation. Do you? Regulators with,
it's the hip hop stuff that started in the
like
late 70s, early 80s,
80s,
and
yeah.
kind of went crazy there in the 90s. Now, I guess I don't keep up with modern music much anymore, but I'm assuming people are still doing a lot of that.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they do. What's
It's all
called,
AI now or something.
No, they do. They've gotten really slick about it. Interpolation.
Oh, have they?
Yeah. There's different ways. They still have to pay. They still got to get stuff cleared.
Yeah, for sure. I left out Regulators, but Michael McDonald, man, what a sample, huh? But
yeah. Well, who was Warren G and Nate Dogg?
Well, all of it goes back to one like 4-second throwaway like bar of drums that I've read the story. I can't remember the guy's name. It's like 90% of hip hop is based around this one drum riff, drum beat, fill, whatever.
Did not know that. I'm gonna look that up, Bear. That's interesting. Yeah. Also, they sampled from Young Guns as well. Russ, Regulate. So check it out. Anyway, Walker, buy the tape. Buy the tape, Walker.
Find a tape.
If I can find a tape, I'll buy it.
That's right. Okay, so the baseball team, first pitch here in a few. Blanco's going. I guess we're not throwing Coons to maybe if we can squeak through today, then we think we can get to the weekend. Is that where we're at, guys?
Yeah.
I'm just surprised we're not throwing him today. I guess he's on longer.
We talked about it with our Arkansas guest in hour number one. Like, what's Arkansas's attitude about how badly they want to win? And we had the same conversation yesterday, and we're probably still having the same conversation today. And I just think that both teams, and we're not the only two, are taking it's like, we want to win, but we're not really taking this tournament seriously probably until Friday at the earliest, and really Saturday, if we're being honest.
Yeah. But here's the deal. If you screw around, you beat Arkansas today, you've beaten every single top 8 team in the SEC you've played this year at least once. Is that not a crazy stat? As bad as this year has been, and we're 10th in the conference, you've beaten every single top 8 team in the league that you've played at least one time. And multiple times have you beaten taken series from 3 of those teams. So I don't know. I'm starting to look at this season in a more favorable light than I have been. And I think it's just because we're finally hitting the baseball and hitting for power and getting back to big boy stuff. But this Reese Chapman thing, does it have anybody else as worried as it has me? Just for him at large. I don't even mean it for our season. I mean, it sounds like, they flew him back here, right? For eval. That's not great.
No, but Elander gave a kind of encouraging diagnosis after the game last night, right? He said something about he could be back sooner rather than later, and maybe they're listening between the lines. Maybe he was aiming at Friday.
Wow. Well, that would be a win for the team, but more a win for him. I know they said it wasn't as bad as they thought, but I'm thinking, how bad did you think it was then?
Right.
Sounds like a fractured cheekbone or something. I don't know. Maybe they've got somebody here in town that they have more trust and a relationship with than they would down in Birmingham. I imagine that's where they
can't argue with that, man. Next thing you know, the kid's going to, end up with his left arm cut off or something down in Birmingham. I get where you're going here. Well, guys, it's starting to get really nasty out here. Everybody be safe on the roads. I'll leave you with this. I think we win today, and I think if we win today, we're going to make some noise, and we might host a regional, and that would be pretty cool. See ya.
I'm not even going to. Let's not even go. Let's not get out over our skis again. One day at a time.
I'm seeing Elander and Dave Van Halen right now. Meeting at home plate. They're going in 7.5 minutes. That's what they're saying.
Nice. All right. We'll do it. We'll do it.
I just worry about the
weather.
Yep. Like you were saying earlier, if Blanco gets out there and he's dealing after 2 innings and then they stop the game for weather.
That would suck.
Yep.
If we do get up on him, you know what I am going to do later on? Probably look in on that fellow. What was his name? Guy first hour, Arkansas guy.
Andrew Ellis.
Yeah, I may have to check in, see if we had a big lead just to watch the melt.
Yeah, the watch along they're doing.
Yeah.
They do a good job. Him and a guy named John Neighbors. They're solid. They do, and they're, like I said, that's what I liked about them. They're grounded too, for the most part. I mean, they're homers like we are, but
I feel like we're pretty grounded.
Yeah,
usually.
In reality,
yeah. I mean, except for that.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, period. Fall of 17. Whatever happened there.
I'm so mad right now.
Why?
Because I had this great topic about the
music thing.
Yeah, and I can't find it because it's stupid Yahoo News, and they aggregate everything, and then you Google it and you try and find something. I don't know how to look at the history on my. Hold on, maybe this is it. History. But yeah, this great topic set up, and now I can't find the damn thing. I'm so mad. You ever get so mad, Bear?
Yeah, I get mad at you every day.
Oh, wait, here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Get it?
All right. Guitar World.
Yes.
Ranked the 50 greatest guitar solos of all time. Can you guess the top 10?
Not in order. Dwayne Allman, Layla.
Hold on. Let me pull up the sound effects. Dwayne Allman, Layla. Not on the top 10.
Really?
Nope.
Freebird.
Freebird is number 8.
That's very low for that one. Like that's more like a top 4 kind of.
There's one guitarist on this list who appears twice.
Eruption and Billie Jean.
Eruption is number 2. Billie Jean is not on this list.
So that's not the guitar player. It's on it twice. Huh?
What about,
wait a minute.
Oh, man.
Eddie Van Halen is on it twice, and it is a Michael Jackson song.
But it's not Beat It.
It is Beat It. What did you say?
Eruption and Beat It.
You did?
Yes.
Oh, my bad. Okay. You got both of those. All right. Beat It was number 9, Eruption number 2.
Stairway to Heaven.
Stairway to Heaven was number 4.
Wow, what number 1, huh?
Nope.
Is number 1 going to shock us?
I mean, these are all huge songs that you've heard a billion times.
Hotel
by
California.
Huge name. Hotel California is number 5.
Should probably be number 1.
So we're halfway there.
I mean, these are the same people that didn't have Prince as one of the 100 greatest guitar players.
Is All Along the Watchtower on there?
No.
What about Purple Haze?
Purple Haze, no.
We've got 5. What are we missing now? Number 1?
I'll give you, and this might shock, no Hendrix on the top 10 list.
That doesn't shock me.
What about Prince Purple Rain?
What about Sympathy for the Devil, Rolling Stones? I'm not taking this thing seriously anymore.
What about Sultans of Swing?
Sultans of Swing is number 7.
Shout out Coastal
6.
Ball. Got the assist from him.
Let me get some participation in the live chat.
Is it all old? Is there anything recent?
No, this is, I don't think there's anything, 1988 is the most recent one.
Really?
And and you have not gotten that one yet.
1988.
Man, I got no clue.
No
clue.
There's an obvious one that we're missing here.
Is it okay? Could it be a Guns N' Roses tune?
Guns N' Roses is one.
Sweet Child of Mine.
Sweet Child of Mine is number 6. That was 1988 Slash.
That was November Rain not on there.
So you've got 3 to go. Number 10 is the one that's pretty obvious, I think.
It's not Stairway.
Good clue here. You already got Stairway.
Oh.
Yeah. Good clue for number 10.
Where are they from?
England. Number 10. England. Recently passed.
Oh my God.
England recently passed.
From Birmingham.
Oh, you're killing me.
Oh, Crazy Train.
Crazy Train is number 10.
Yeah, Crazy Train.
So
Randy
let's see. You're missing number 1 and number 3 on the list. They are both British guitarists from the 1970s.
Yeah. Okay. So we have not mentioned anyone from the Who. So what about Bob O'Reilly?
No.
Pete Townsend is not on this list.
Thin Lizzy?
Thin Lizzy is not on this list. They're Irish.
So you're saying they're straight British guitar players?
Yes. No, English.
Oh, I don't know if they were English.
It's from the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Smoke on the Water?
Not Deep Purple.
Not Richie Blackmore. Am I going to feel like an idiot?
Yes.
I probably talked about these bands, right?
There's one of them we talk about quite frequently. One is, they're both great solos. I don't think we'll hear any argument. Classic rock.
Shook Me All Night Long on there?
No. They're
English.
American.
No,
they're Australian.
Yeah. English band, 70s.
I got nothing. I'm out. I got nothing.
Cream?
Not Cream. Good guess, though.
Is it Eric Clapton?
It is not Eric Clapton.
It's Pink Floyd.
It is Pink Floyd.
Oh, damn, Comfortably Numb.
Comfortably Numb is number 3.
That's number 3?
So the number 1.
Is it the same band?
No.
How can they only have one of the top 10? Guy's arguably one of the greatest guitar players who ever lived.
I'll give you a clue.
So we don't have number 1.
I texted you guys about this band yesterday.
What?
Oh, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody is number 1. And we won't reference
That makes sense.
I didn't even think about Brian May.
That makes sense.
Honestly, I feel like Comfortably Numb should be number 1. I put Bohemian Rhapsody at number 3. Yeah, that's not a very good. I don't know.
It's a pretty good list. I mean, this is obviously going to be subjective. Those are 10 bangers, man.
They're pretty good. Pretty good.
Hey,
no AC/DC.
Talking about list, I did do one of the things on the your other list, man list.
The man list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to change a tire last week.
Nice.
Called Walker and told him about it, didn't I?
Yeah,
you did it by yourself.
Yes,
he did it by himself. He called me and
did you
a fit, couldn't really speak clearly, didn't exactly know what was going on.
Why did you call Walker?
Because he wanted to let me know that he might be late to the show because he was changing his tire, and I could barely understand him. He was doing, I can't change his tire.
I did not say that. You screwed up your.
Did you have to look at directions or a YouTube video or anything?
No.
Really? You just did it?
Yeah, I know. I've changed numerous tires.
I mean, so have I. I had to help my
I was
brother.
like the dad on A Christmas Story back in the day.
I had to change a tire a couple of weeks ago, and I mean, all cars are different, you have to look for the spot and where's the tools, and
that's the roughest part. That, and I've got a German car.
I just
and
looked at YouTube.
They don't have nuts. They've got the bolts that go in. So when you go to put your spare tire on, it's a pain in the rear end.
Congratulations. You're not as much of a wuss as many of us thought.
Second pitch of the
That's
game.
That's rich coming from you there, Tinkerbell.
Whoa.
We have an update that was unnecessary, uncalled for, uncouth.
Not cool.
I was saying second pitch of the game, Garrett Wright hits a shot, but it went to the warning track. Caught.
Damn it. Jamie is next on the drive. Go ahead, Jamie.
So the update was a long out.
I didn't ask for the breaking news stuff. I was just getting ready to say
it's the kind of hard-hitting, up-to-the-minute information you only get here on Fan Run Radio, Jamie.
It was breaking news. It had just happened.
What's the other update? I fell out of play. So the solo at the end of One by Kirk Hammett is a banger.
Oh,
it's good.
And I'm always partial to Cathedral.
Cathedral?
It's a good one.
Eddie Van Halen.
Is that the one that they never – there's one song of theirs that they never – I saw it the other night, Sammy Hagar, and was talking about there's one song of his they never attempted live.
Really?
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool, man. Two things, guys, and I'll get out of the way. I guess we are enjoying the last of the Nike uniforms right now.
Here we go.
This is it.
This is the last of the big
Last
three
run.
sports.
Oh, you take it easy, Bear. I'm not going to ruffle y'all sheep's feathers today about the Adidas Nike. I was just asking a question. Just asking you. Relax.
He said to retract your claws.
No. I said I wasn't going to be negative about it till we saw him. I was just. I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
I was talking about Bear.
Hey, so the interview with the Arkansas guy gave me an idea. Guys, why don't you guys during when we play like a Tennessee Tech or somebody like a Bowling Green in football? Man, y'all do that. It's so cool, man.
I hate doing watch-alongs.
Oh man.
Because I'm a damn fool. I say things I can't take
who
back.
is the
best part
I cuss the coaches. I cuss the players. I cuss their mamas for having them. I go absolutely ballistic.
I mean, you should see some of the group texts are horrendous.
I'm a damn fool, Jamie.
We've lost so many games in the first quarter or second inning, according to Russ.
So good.
Russ, you are more like the rest of us than you would imagine. And as long as we're on angelic radio, we don't have to worry about that.
Yes, I'm able to hold it together. It's why I'm not watching the game right now, because I've got I can't be too emotional. I might say something I regret on air on the radio.
Yeah. I mean, can anybody come close to my method? I have to pause it and then go watch it and then pause it and then go walk around the block, and I have to approach the game from different angles. But I just hearing that guy say that made me think, man, that'd be so cool. I bet you John Reed would do it.
I mean, he has done. We've done a couple. Yeah, through the years, we've done some different things. I think we did one for the National Championship Baseball Series, which that was so hard for me to behave.
That'd have been yeah. Russ, during the last at bat during the final game of the World Series, I had to leave my watching post and drive around listening to John Wilkerson.
I was having a psychiatric break, man. I was outside in the parking lot here pacing, and it was like 100 degrees, and I was just pouring sweat with no shirt. Had to come in and do volunteer reaction afterwards, but we made it.
It's a great VR.
We made it through.
It was like. Russ, it was like that girl from The Matrix that was dying. She said, not like this. Not like this. Oh. Just like, man, don't tell me we're going to get all the way here and blow this thing to the bottom of the night. Well, guys, thanks for sneaking me in. That's all I really had. I just wanted to say I didn't realize that y'all had already done something like that, but that's a cool idea. Y'all hang in there.
Thank you, Jamie. Appreciate the phone call. What do you guys think? Do a little watch-along, fan-run watch-along for some football games?
I'd love it.
Baseball?
I think it'd be so much fun.
No way.
I'd be watching you guys more than the actual game. I'd have so much fun.
For the first time I watched one of those, it was 2016 during the Cubs run, and the Barstool guys were doing it.
Yeah.
And so, Big Cat is a huge Cubs fan, and they would show – and of course, the watch-along is always, delayed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, Big Cat's watching the game, and all of a sudden, the viewers start going up. Is it the numbers spike? And he's like, "Oh no, that means something bad happened." And he's watching the Indians hit a home run. He's like, "No!"
Rajay Davis home run.
You see the hit coming.
The Rajay Davis home run sees the views spike. That stuff is pretty cool. It's fun.
That's why we can't watch, like we banned Bear at one point from the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios because he wouldn't watch the games with us. Like we'd be watching the games out on the couch on the same TV, and then Bear would go in a room by himself watching on his phone, which was an earlier feed. And he would start like yelling and cursing or celebrating like 10 seconds ahead. It was like, dude, you can't, like, stop.
Can't do that.
Can't do that.
It's against the code.
Can't say that.
What is the best Oasis guitar solo, Bear?
Probably Supernova from Main Road.
Be
second night.
It's got to be
Supernova.
Champagne Supernova, right?
Second night, Main Road.
Let's limit this to studio
Just
recordings for the sake of discussion, argument.
I don't know. He wasn't really known for his solos.
But sometimes those are the best ones. Like George Harrison, man. You don't have to be a virtuoso to lay down a most righteous.
Did you know he played on Badge? And the reason it's called the Cream Song Badge.
Oh.
And the reason it's called Badge is because I don't know if he was screwed up on something and couldn't read it. It just said Bridge. He was looking at the.
Clapton played on, is it While My Guitar Gently Weeps, the White Album?
Yes, and nobody can remember him being there. And then they asked Clapton about it. He said,
so lots of drugs?
No, he said, I was only there for 30 minutes. Clapton always said that those guys didn't make you feel real welcome when you walked in and when they were working.
They were a tight group.
McCartney did Saturday Night Live
this
week, and they second performance, they can still bring it musically. The vocals are shot. But
how about McCartney still doing it, man?
Yeah, but they did Band on the Run, which I was like,
Then I heard they closed it out with, I've got it on DVR with, is it Coming Up?
Coming Up.
I thought it
was one of the other big wings.
Wasn't that
maybe
Pink?
I might have. No.
Let's get this party started.
Yeah.
Quick time out.
I loved Pink when you first came out.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You love Pink?
We'll put Pink on the list of terrible things Bear likes.
Hey, have you heard the girl sing? She's an incredible vocalist.
My aunt worked with Pink at one point.
All right, we'll have to pick that up on the other side. Stay with us. The shocking conclusion of the drive coming up. 865-966-3435, your phone number. You want to get on the show, 966-3435. It's Fan Run Radio. Back with more right after this.
The Drive. Miss any of your favorite Fan Run show? Listen to the podcast on our free Fan Run Radio app or wherever you listen to podcasts.
You know how East Tennessee takes its barbecue seriously. Well, TMG Fest is about to take it to the next level. Saturday, May 23rd, Hardin Valley Event Center. Doors open at 2 and the event runs till 9. A live fire barbecue competition and full-blown festival all wrapped into one. 15 pit masters from all around the country. Teams coming in from Texas, the Carolinas, California, and of course from Knoxville to square off in a legit smoke-off competition. And the cool part, you're not just watching, you get to walk around, taste what they're cooking, and help decide who wins. It's a real crowd judging situation, and that's just the competition side of things. There's also a live fire cooking demonstration happening throughout the day. Learn techniques, how they manage your fire, how they work with different cuts, different wood, different pit styles. If you're someone that loves cooking outdoors or wants to get better at it, this is a great opportunity to learn up close and personal from the experts. And it's all wrapped in a real festival atmosphere, live music, lawn games, food vendors, and the block party energy just makes for a great day, rain or shine, from 2 to 9. Kids 12 and under get in free, so bring the family. Tickets on sale now at tmgfest.com. That's tmgfest.com. TMG Fest, Saturday, May 23rd, Hardin Valley Event Center. This one's going to be fun. tmgfest.com.
Tired of spending your weekends working in the yard? Let ECR Total Landscapes handle it for you. We'll take care of de-weeding your flower beds, leaf blowing, trimming, mulching, and more. Let us do the heavy lifting so your landscape looks great. Right now, get 10% off your first month of our monthly maintenance package when you mention promo code FANRUN. Reliable service, great results, and more free time for you. Call us today at 865-384-2012 or visit us online at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
Are you ready to show off that confident, radiant smile you've always dreamed of? Well, here at Knoxville Smiles, we're ready to turn your dream into a reality. At Knoxville Smiles, we're more than just a dental practice. We're your partners in achieving optimum oral health. From routine cleanings and checkups to advanced cosmetics and restorative procedures, we offer a wide range of services in an environment that makes every visit a positive and comfortable experience. At Knoxville Smiles, it's about more than just treatments. We're focused on creating a welcoming environment where you feel like family. Our state-of-the-art facilities are designed with your comfort in mind, and our friendly staff is always ready to address your questions and concerns. Don't wait any longer to achieve a beautiful smile you deserve. Schedule your appointment at Knoxville Smiles today and take that first step towards a healthier, happier you. Call us at 865-539-1776 to book your appointment today, or just visit our website at knoxvillesmiles.com.
Located in Knoxville's historic Old City, Barley's offers
Oh, got one base runner via walk and then strike out and a ground out.
Was a 10-pitch walk, though. A lot of work for it.
Who walked?
Grimmer.
Good. Get on base.
Yep. Home run.
Thanks, Bob.
Breaking news.
Yeah. However the song goes.
Yeah, he just
solo shot.
All
right. I mean, our boys stumbled out of the gates a couple of times here late. Like, let's just
one of the guys we talked about,
keep it close and let these bats get going eventually.
You got to remember, we're not expecting to win this game that much.
Do we know if they've toned down the hot mics yet here at the SEC tournament?
Man, that was nasty last night.
I hope not.
No, I kind of like it too, man.
Literally nasty. I mean, there was just, what was ironic is there was just some talk at the beginning of the week about, are they going to start doing that with golf? Because everybody's getting kind of tired of hearing the fan stuff on the tee shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many times are we going to have to hear Baba Booey? I mean, that's the
mashed potatoes.
I always get a kick out of it.
I'm the same way, Walker. I don't watch I can see how if you're a golf nut and you watch every week, it'd be like, oh God. But for a guy that, pretty much only watches the majors, every now and then, well-placed Baba Booey or mashed potatoes can kind of,
a well-placed. That's a spicy meatball when someone drives one. Like it's good.
One time, I can't remember which tournament, somebody smashed one. Somebody in the background goes, "Yabba dabba doo."
This last week it was funny because whenever Scotty would hit any shot, just in the background, because it was in Philly and he's a Cowboys fan, just be like, "Go Birds, go Eagles," as he drives.
Nice. No, man, somebody got caught with a hard F-bomb, a LSU pitcher last night.
Oh, yeah.
And it happened because I noticed yesterday when I was out driving around during the game, I was listening to John Wilkerson, and I could hear like a lot of chatter in the back, and it's a lot of bad words, and it sounded like it was coming from the dugout. Sure. There's a lot of, and so I was like, that's interesting. Like, how do they have that feed? And then I got out of the car for a minute and I pulled up ESPN app on my phone and was watching along, and it sounded like the exact same audio feed. So I don't know if they're sharing like a crowd feed there for the TV broadcast with the various radio broadcasters on there, which would kind of make sense to pool some lines together and stuff like that. But, hey, leave the women and kids at home. Baseball, a little salty language never hurt anyone.
Yeah, I mean, it happens in every game. You just don't hear it.
Yeah.
Speaking of golf, the Knoxville Open starts tomorrow.
Hey. Is it over?
That's where Sam is at.
Is it Holston again?
Holston.
Yep.
I always wanted to go check that out. I've never been.
My older brother has a old teammate from Western Kentucky that plays in that one all the time on the Corn Ferry Tour. It's a good course. Walked it a couple times watching him play.
I went to it back when it used to be out at
Boxed in.
Yeah.
It's a good time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Overall challenge success rate. Baseball America is tracking all the challenges at the SEC tournament this week.
Early returns.
Yeah, I don't know if they have today's on here. I think this is just for yesterday, but 28 out of 44 overall challenge success rate. Excuse me. Yesterday, 63.6 will round up to 64%. So about what we thought. That the Missouri catcher, I mean, the first game of the day, like he had the best. He was 8 of 9 on his challenges. The Oklahoma catcher and the Vandy catcher were 4 of 6. Levi Clark was he was actually 0 for 2. He was 0 for 1 on a catcher's challenge, and then he challenged a strike call late. The fielder rates much higher than the batter rates.
Well, sure.
Huh. Interesting.
69% nice for the catchers, the fielders, and then 33%. Does that math? That doesn't math out, does it?
Breaking news.
Do we have to?
Arkansas just hit a 2-run bomb.
All right,
that's not breaking news.
You guys got to, both of you got to stop. First of all, what you're doing is illegal. You're doing play-by-play, all express rights, copy, whatever. For
it was
SEC
a joke.
Second of all, like you're pissing me off.
It was a joke.
You're distracting us from the show, what we're talking about. And third of all, I forgot what was third because I'm so mad about 1 and 2. But
I was just piggybacking off of the original one.
Third of all, you're
take some responsibility.
You're running off our audience.
It's a joke.
Counter programming, Walker.
It's a joke. God.
It's not
funny.
Do you see me laughing?
It bombed.
On the bright side, the guy who hit the second bomb looks a lot like Jace Brown.
He does look a lot like Jace Brown.
That's such a bright side. Thank you.
Oh.
Jace Brown, whose brother did play football at Arkansas, whose
JC
alma mater, Westview Martin, did have a player commit to Kentucky over us, a guy who was also named Brown. I mean, the similarities never end.
No.
You blame Jace?
No.
Yes, blame Jace. It's all his fault. Check out these umpire stats. Eric Gaucher yesterday was good. He was 5 of 6 on challenges.
Okay.
Don't challenge Eric Gaucher.
Okay.
Scott Kennedy, 4 for 10. Jeff Head, who
hell of a name.
He sucks. Like he's a known bad umpire. 3 for 9, so he's 33% on his challenges. And then Jason Bradley, with this guy, what is he doing? 3 for 10.
So he's 30%. So 30% of the time he got the call right.
on the challenges.
It's terrible.
You
got upheld 3 times out of 10.
Absolutely terrible.
And we've known we've had a problem. I don't know why they just don't go to this thing.
They will. It'll be like the Green Base. I mean, they'll do this for SEC games next year, and I'd imagine the other leagues, like the other power leagues, will do it, and you'll probably
afford the system.
Yeah, you probably have it for. I would hope for the entire NCAA tournament, certainly for Omaha.
I think so. As long as I don't
think this year for Omaha, but next year. This is we're the guinea pig right here, and as long as it goes smoothly, which I think so far so good.
Mm-hmm. I do think they're going to have to police the umpires and some of the shenanigans that have been going on with the time limit they have. And I saw one from, I think it was the majors, where the guy didn't call for a review. He didn't call for it.
Yeah.
And it was just, it was a strike.
I thought about this last week when we were at OKC.
Screwed him.
Because we have a couple of hitters. Levi Clark is the one that I noticed the most. It's like after every pitch, he touches his head anyway. Like he's just like straightening his helmet. It's just one of those nervous ticks. Yeah. And I was like, ooh, well, you're going to have to be careful about that because it looks like you're challenging.
Just do the finger circle in the air. Like
that's probably what it should be.
Yeah, just do that.
Well, and I think you're standing right there next to the ump. You should say something too, for challenge or challenge. Like there should be a verbal thing that goes along with it.
Yep.
But you can't take 2 or 3 seconds. Like you got to make your decision immediately. I mean, that ball game last night went on for a minute.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, that's what everyone loves about ABS and the majors is how fast it is. Like we complain about all the time. We don't want reviews to take a long time. We want it to be as fast as possible. And that's what the best thing about ABS is.
Magic Mike says this one day in Hoover was nice. Treasure the memory. Yeah, Magic Mike is already waving the white flag.
It ain't good. Well, he's known for his calm and composed.
Last thing, did you see last night that Sterl did a live stream on TikTok?
I did not.
No.
Good for him.
Why would I have seen that? And why would you bring that up more?
Because I joined it. I watched for a little
Why? You hate watching it now?
No, it was actually, I tipped my hat to the guy because he was...
Yeah.
You can't say it with a straight face.
No.
You imagine Sterl tearing into Bob finally if he heard about Bob.
What am I doing? I'm not. Do you see me laughing about it? I'm saying that, good for him, man. He's trying to be enterprising. He was doing the song, DJing the song "Da Butt." Remember that one?
Vaguely from like what?
Doing Da Butt.
It's from like,
yeah. He was
early
doing,
90s.
Yeah, he was
Cumberland Avenue.
He was doing the dance with
consummate performer.
Yeah.
Yep.
National treasure.
Did you get a T-shirt from the stream?
No.
That would have been a good. That's good. You pride yourself on that one. That's how we're going to end today.
Always proud of it.
Folks, have a great evening. Another day, another dollar, another stellar edition of The Drive.